Coming up on JuNegroes.
What is it that you can tell me about the jobs that you have?
I don't know.
We are 25 minutes into a 30-minute call, and Lorne asked what the job is.
About time.
So what's? I know we was talking about you're doing an asshole. What's the job you was talking about?
Speaking of rim jobs.
Speaking of
what
job.
about the job?
The turtle's name was Yancey.
Yancey.
Yancey. The turtle's name was Yancey.
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 She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Yancey makes me dancey.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Can't help but shake my panties.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Yancey makes me dancey.
She shake it like jelly.
Can't help but shake my panties. The turtle's name was Yancey.
Yancey.
Yancey. The turtle's name was Yancey. Yancey makes me dancey. Can't help but shake my panties.
Not fucking yours, and she tried to tell you that before.
She shake it like jelly.
I don't have a big belly.
Off the juice, acting loose.
I got some thinking to do.
Yancey makes me dancey. The turtle's name was Yancey.
Yancey.
Yancey. The turtle's name was Yancey.
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 She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Yancey makes me dancey.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Can't help but shake my panties.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Yancey makes me dancey.
She shake it like jelly.
Can't help but shake my panties.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round. My coochie pink.
Stop putting me down!
I can't say his name, cause he be cheating. I love you, baby. Yeah.
You like the cheaters?
Where the niggas come looking for the hoes.
I just sat down here and put some crap on my toes.
My son need a new pappy.
Stuff they didn't drink now. It's called Natty Daddy.
I'm out here in Miami.
The turtle's name was Yancey.
Looking for the hoochie daddy.
How did the doctor see you in your panties?
You don't appreciate nothing. Well, I do too. Why do you think I like fucking country? You know why? Because they don't fucking call people bitch. They don't put people down. Your bitch ass fucking songs suck.
After this episode of JuNegroes, Piss Hansen will be premiering a new video on his channel. So if you're in the chat here after this premiere, you'll be redirected automatically to his channel and his premiere that's coming up. So make sure you check that out.
All right, check him out. What's his name?
Piss Hansen. So
Piss Hansen.
yeah.
Woo, daddy. Check out Piss Hansen right after JuNegroes tonight over there on that channel.
On Piss Hansen.
On Piss Hansen.
You nailed it.
You're watching JuNegroes on YouTube.
The week I quit drinking, everything stressful happens.
Oh, wow. Maybe that's the Jewish God's way of telling you that you need to keep drinking.
Probably.
I don't know.
Do you supposed to be drinking when you're Jewish?
Yeah, they can drink Jewish wine.
You can drink whatever I want.
They can drink this
Sure.
Manischewitz, and then they can have these little macaroons, also Manischewitz. Tell me I'm not right.
I mean, you described my mom's entire pantry.
Several cans of Manischewitz macaroons. All right, so we're doing the Paul calls today. Oh wait, Slothcat, you had an introduction that you wanted to do.
Oh yeah, my new introduction. Woo, daddy! Live from Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. It's JuNegroes with my color commentator, Wesamos, and my color commentator, BlueBoy. Live from the JuNegroes Arena.
All right. Well, let's see if I have anything. All right, so
You need like a ding, 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 like when the bell rings.
You know, I don't have one of those right now. So how about you? Don't be that person. Don't be that person. I don't have that. We're doing the Paul calls. The Paul calls. The first call we're going to do, though, is prior to Paul being Paul. He was Casey's doctor at the sex rehab place. He was her psychotherapist.
Does he put on a voice at all?
He's just Joey, because Joey does one voice, and it's just Joey.
That's
right.
Very
You would think you would
voice.
You would think you would recognize, but I mean, he couldn't recognize Crestfallen. How many people have you heard that sound like Crestfallen? He said "fuck you" to me. All right. So here we go.
Or Will, for that matter. Will has a pretty unique voice, and he couldn't tell the difference between LJ and Will.
He can't tell the difference.
Sean Armstrong, where are you?
I'm right here.
Hello, this is Mauro, Miss Casey Provider.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give you a little bit of an update.
Okay.
She has a lot of issues. She's going to be calling you later. We have her sedated a little bit so she can call later. They say that I may not be on her case very much longer. They may put a different doctor on her. So I just wanted to let you know that she's making progress slowly.
Because of a blowjob?
Excuse me?
They're reassigning her because of a blowjob.
We don't.
What?
Wait, yeah, what's the backstory to this?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. So the title of this call is "Because of the Blowjob," and the psychotherapist has a very different way of doing his work, and there was some. Well, they'll break it down for you here, but there was some inappropriate things going on between Casey and this man.
Oh, okay.
Reassigned because of a blowjob. We reassigned.
Hey, we heard something about her giving treatment provider a blowjob. Would that be you?
Where are you getting this information? There's no proof of any kind of oral copulation. The treatment has been deep, I admit, and intimate. But as far as genitalia in a mouth orifice, that's not part of policy, no. You can see, I do physical examinations. I'm a medical professional. We need to do thorough checks for any kind of trauma or abnormality. I need to examine all the intimate places. I mean, yes, there was digital manipulation. So you have to open it. You have to open it up, and it's very tight. So you have to open it.
Goodness.
I have a light.
Do you really believe that comment was necessary?
Well, you the one who said blowjob. This is supposed to be professional.
I open it up. She's very tight.
Should this doctor be telling this to Lorne? I don't think a doctor can legally do this.
It's not even. He's not a doctor. He's a therapist.
It was very tight. Do you really believe that comment was necessary?
Mr. Armstrong, if she had a normal vagina, like a sleeve wizard, I could just look in. But when it's tight, like that, like a young woman, like a teenager, you really have to get fingers in and open it to examine inside.
Holy shit!
I mean, I have to go.
You don't need to get.
You have to go inside.
I don't believe that you need to stick your fingers inside.
The pussy lips. I'm sorry to use those terms, but you have to get inside there.
The pussy lips.
And I
what kind of intimate thing happened?
Nothing intimate happened. It's all medical. It's all clinical and cold. I just need to do an examination. You have to check.
You said there was some intimate thing that happened, though.
Well, the whole ordeal is pretty intimate.
Intimate study into her innermost secrets and desires. We do psychology and psychotherapy. We don't have
It's a gynecologist job.
We have limited facilities here.
They went into her ultimate desires, like a gynecologist does.
Yeah, that's the gynecologist does that.
That's why they're always walking around with hard-ons all day. They get to talk about fantasies.
I have to do the mental, I have to do the physical, I have to do the sexual, I have to do everything. I'm not going to talk about any quote-unquote blowjob or quote-unquote
whatever she may say, whatever she said is probably an exaggeration.
Taking advantage of her.
But Lauren, there has been no assault. And if anything did happen, I assure you it was consensual.
It's not consensual to somebody that's not in the right mind.
I never said anything did happen. I'm just saying if it would, I didn't even mean to do it.
Well, you just said that you did something.
You know, she likes doctors, let's just say.
You're a psychologist, right?
I'm a psychotherapist.
Psychotherapist. Then there is no reason for you to see her naked, period.
What is your profession, Mr. Armstrong? What is your degree in?
That's irrelevant. I'm not the one with the patient here.
Do you have a degree?
It is irrelevant to what I have. I'm not the one with the patient.
But Lauren, you don't know these things. I mean, Lauren's right, but he doesn't know that he's right.
No, he's just assuming. I mean, he thinks that a woman goes to a gynecologist for her fantasies, for to unlock her deepest fantasies and desires.
Where do you go?
Well, I go to my pediatrician. I'm not weird. Not a woman.
That's up to the doctor.
Well, what's best for the patient is for a psychotherapist not to be giving her medical examinations. You're not as a gynecologist.
I don't know how it works. I'm a medical professional. I will make the decisions on the treatment, and I will inform you both of what happened. But you will not make suggestions as to the treatment.
Don't tell me what I will and won't do.
Well, I just did, didn't I?
I will find out exactly what a psychotherapist does if you push my button.
I will find out what a psychotherapist does.
He didn't even know what that is.
He said, if you keep pushing me. This man has told you that his fingers have been in her vagina and he's opening her up, but she's not like a wizard sleeve and all these other things. And you're saying, bro, keep it up. I'm going to find out what it is you're supposed to be doing to her.
And then Lauren finds out that it's exactly his job to be learning about her innermost secrets and desires and to stick his fingers inside of her.
And, yeah, right. And then what?
Then what are you going to say, Lauren?
How far he is supposed to be going.
I'm supposed to go far, all the way far.
That is my girlfriend there that you're talking about. I don't like the things that you're saying.
Of your law book on what a psychotherapist is and what a psychotherapist does, you will understand. I have studied vaginas for years. I may not have a degree in them, but I have studied them, so I am able to examine them.
How are you supposed to do that without a license?
How are you supposed to practice law without a license, Mr. Armstrong? You were a law expert. I'm a vagina expert.
Every male is a vagina expert.
No.
Not every male can go out and examine jump.
Nope.
Says the man who thinks it's 1,000 clits.
There's a bunch. I've seen the picture he drew of a vagina, and that is not the picture of an expert. That's the picture of a vagina from someone who's only read about them in books. So
Every
no.
man is a vagina expert.
Yeah, Lauren's gonna. You're not gonna hit Lorne, and he's not gonna hit back. Fucking idiot.
Vaginas.
Oh, really? When was the last time you had sex, Mr. Armstrong?
That is none of your concern, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Casey said you haven't had sex in a decade. I had sex twice today.
Who did you have sex with?
Your fucking mother. It's none of your business.
They'll fucking knock your goddamn face off, you fucking bitch.
Like, Lauren thinks this is a real how doctors talk to people on the phone.
I had sex twice this morning. Who'd you have sex with? This is a real fight. This is a real fight Lorne is having with
Lauren
someone.
thinks this is real. Like, a real doctor would say these things to him.
Yeah, and he wants to know who the doctor... Well, what if one of the people he had sex with was Casey?
Makes you wonder how, like, Lauren talks to people in real life. Like, when he calls his actual doctor, is he like this?
Or he probably thinks they're weird for not being like this. You know what I mean? Like, there's no Matilda just, like, constantly in the room that he can yell at or anything. He probably thinks they're fucking weird.
He goes to the doctors quite a bit. You'd think he would know, like, how a doctor's office...
Yeah, but you know how Lorne
runs.
is?
Well, he goes to urgent care, actually. If that makes
he
any
thinks
sense.
everything in Maine is different anyway, though.
That's true.
So he would just assume, like, oh, that's just that crazy California healthcare system I'm always hearing about.
This is just silly. You don't ask doctors
It is silly. That's not the way you talk to somebody. You don't talk about somebody's mother.
You don't call your girlfriend, in quotes, treatment provider a little bitch. I want an apology.
Don't talk about my mother.
I want a sorry doctor right now. Say, I'm sorry, doctor. And if I
But,
need to put things...
No one cares about your mother as much as you do, Lorne.
I'm hoping, because we're going over the Paul. We're going to be going over the Paul calls in chronological order, and I'm hoping we can get tonight. We can get to my favorite call where he tells "fuck your mother" and Lorne's reaction, because it's great. Like who over the age? This is like little kid shit. When you're a kid on the playground and someone says something about your, maybe not you, Blue Boy, but like we're me and Slothcat, you talking shit about someone's mama. That's gonna you get in a fight. But he's an adult.
Oh, not me. No, I never fight.
Well, no, not at your, and also no one would dare. You guys are such a close knit community. You don't talk about each other's mothers.
Absolutely not.
Not when there's shul coming up. So, yeah. So but you're a grown ass man getting so defensive about the same mother who you rip off and take advantage of.
But like seriously, like, oh, I had sex with your mom. No, like Lorne legitimately is upset.
Yeah, how
like
dare you?
the doctor seriously is thinking about having sex with Lorne's mother.
If Lorne doesn't get that sex with his mom, you're not gonna have sex with his mom, and that's all there is to it.
Lorne gets in first.
In her vagina to study her, I will. That's what I do. Well, my work seems to be done here. Expect a call in about 10 or 15 minutes. Goodbye.
Did you have sex with her? That fucking piece of shit. Yeah. That's a fucked up treatment, please.
Did you have sex with her?
The fucking guy, I can reach through the fucking bone and beat him in the goddamn head.
Yeah,
Who is he talking to right now?
I have no idea.
He just staying on the phone talking.
I don't know if maybe like Ember was on mute, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. He does talk to himself a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to say sorry to him for calling him a bitch. He's a fucking bitch. A psychotherapist does not give fucking medical treatment. He's a fucking retard.
This Jim?
Hello?
Hello? This Jim. I'm on my way back to the office right now, and I'm going to be monitoring this call, but only for a short period of time. So let's, yeah, go ahead.
Do you guys want to hear this one? It's actually Casey in the hospital, and Lorne talking to her after the incident that went down, and Jim here is like the monitor overseeing the call to make sure it's not sexual or anything.
Wait, this isn't.
That's just.
This is right
Joey
after that?
again.
That's not. I don't think it's Joey. I think this is what's his name? Arrested.
That sounds like Joey.
I don't think this is Joey. Well, yeah, but this is after. Then
Play
I don't
it.
think it's
Just
Joey.
play it.
Though. All right.
Lorne?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
Doing okay. How are you?
I've been better.
Yeah, me too. I'm still here.
So tell me everything that's going on.
I'm going to a lot of appointments. We have a lot of therapy sessions and just trying to work on some stuff, I guess. I don't know. I'm ready to leave, but they're pretty much telling me I can't go.
How come you haven't called me in 6 days?
I'm really fuzzy. I forget a lot of stuff. There's just these little pills I take at night, and then sometimes if I get a lot of anxiety and I can't breathe, then they'll give me something to calm me down.
How come you haven't called me in 6 days?
Doesn't even care about her.
No.
I'm not allowed to really use the phone. I'm monitored all the time.
She can only use the phone when she's under supervision. That's how these things work.
I thought she could use it every night between 6 and 8.
I feel like I'm in prison. I don't deserve to be punished. I obviously had a problem. I know that.
So, but your calls don't need to be monitored by what we're saying. So why are you on speaker?
He needs to hear everything.
No.
They don't trust me.
Lawrence
They've made that very clear.
It's so
I know.
annoying.
How many times?
Like, for someone who's already he's on probation, where he's being listened to constantly, right?
Yeah.
So why would he have a problem understanding that someone who's in a rehab where, he doesn't know, there's all different kinds of rehab, all different types, that there would be someone who's and it's a sex rehab. She could be making phone. She already fucked up with the phone once, so now she's being monitored. And he's like, no, that doesn't make sense. Fuck do you mean?
If you had sex,
I don't know.
you don't know because they're drugging you up?
I'm supposed.
How many times have you had sex? This call is being monitored. Lord, this is why the call needs to be monitored. How many times have you had sex? I don't know. You don't know because they're drugging you up?
I'm supposed to be getting clean, but
You're supposed to be getting clean of drugs, but you're supposed to be getting clean of drugs, but they're drugging you up.
I'm trying to go with the program.
So let me just clear something up real quick before we go back in the facility here. Just so you know, so everybody in this call knows, there has been some allegations of sexual misconduct here in our facility, and we're handling that. That's why I've been assigned to the case. So I don't know the specifics on that. I'm kind of new to this whole thing, so I hope you guys bear with me here. But I can assure you that Casey's going to be taken care of.
Nobody's going to sexually mistreat her anymore, right?
No, absolutely not. In fact, we've been talking to the
Thank you.
the police about that.
Thank you. Good. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
According to Casey, somebody else acted out on her. And this, keep in mind, this was in the middle of when we caught her with some substances. So yeah, once again, I can't go into details, but we're taking care of it, at least to the best of our ability.
You will. I didn't sleep very well last night because this was the fifth night in a row that I hadn't heard from you. You really need to be as good as you can and get this rehab. Get the help that you need to get.
I'm really trying.
The better you are, the more you'll be able to call me. Talk to me.
The better you are, the more you'll be able to call me.
I don't know if that's how it works.
But like, what a selfish thing to say to someone in rehab.
That's what I mean. It doesn't. The reward is not to talk to Lorne.
What a fucking idiot.
About it, because I'm your boyfriend. Right? You're not trying hard enough to want to call me.
Yeah.
I can't. You should understand that. You were in prison for 5 years.
This guy sounds quite trusting.
Whatever you wanted? Did you get to do whatever you wanted when you were in prison?
This new guy that you have sounds quite trusting. He sounds like he's actually there to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Trust this guy and do what he tells you.
Yeah, I know.
But he had a nice voice.
And he said that, and he promised that they weren't gonna. He said they weren't gonna do anything more sexual to her.
We're gonna assault her anymore. Promise.
Even though already I think there was like a janitor that she did something with, and then the psychotherapist, and so but this guy just promised, and he sounded nice, said that they're on it.
Does this guy assault her too?
I don't know, because after this call, we go directly to the Paul calls.
Okay.
So forget the drugs.
Yeah, forgive me for asking, but this is Lauren, right? I've heard a little bit about you.
Yes.
I'll see what I can do about getting you on the list of approved callers. Keep in mind, she's still, when she calls, she still has to be under supervision, but not necessarily direct supervision. Like I said, no guarantees. I'll see what I can do. But in the meantime,
I appreciate that.
Certainly, we have to get back inside the facility here. So if there's any other questions I can ask or that you guys need answered, please let me know. I got about another minute here before we really have to get going.
Yeah. I'm going to ask her 3 more times.
Is there any way she can call me tonight?
Yeah.
Well, I need to go talk. Keep in mind I'm new to this whole thing, so I need to talk to facilitators in there, and we'll see what we can work out. Most likely, that's most likely it. I still haven't. I'm not totally up to speed on the police involvement here, but yeah, if they need to talk to her, then it's really on them. If not, no matter what, it takes a long time to get this whole paperwork thing through for an approved caller, so she'll still be monitored. Just so you know. Okay.
I love you, Casey.
You guys have a great day.
You too. Thanks.
Thanks, Jim.
No problem. Bye-bye.
All right, now we're gonna start on the Paul calls. All right, so do you remember Lorne's Princess?
Yeah.
She was from like Australia, I think.
Mm-hmm.
She had done her own, I guess, little troll with Lorne. I don't really know. I wasn't around at the time, but it was her that had done the fake phone sex call with Lorne, and Lorne was talking about like putting his penis in her mouth and shoot something, and so that's who she released the call, and that's what got Lorne into trouble with Paul.
Okay, so he was cheating on Casey with this person?
With this person, and then this person released a call, and because Casey's a celebrity, she's going to be linked to this guy who's like, in a phone sex scandal.
Okay.
So it was damaging her brand, which Paul spent a lot of time working on. So that's the background for this call. The first call between Paul and Lorne.
First call ever.
Yes.
Greg, this is Paul Mauro. What the fuck are you doing? Why is my daughter's name all
You
over
fucking piece of shit. Don't talk to me about this shit. This shit is all fucking new to me too. You fucking piece of shit. Don't call me.
Verification of her finances and everything. She cannot be around you. You're a totally bad influence. No way. I don't need her name and her address and her acting career getting ruined because of you and your ex-girlfriends. Unbelievable. Lorne, listen to me. What are you doing to my daughter?
I'm not doing anything.
How could you treat her like this?
You mean how could I treat her like this? I didn't do anything. I literally did not do anything.
Why did
These
you
fucking people, these
Mauro.
people on the internet are obsessed with me, and they're trying to get any fucking way they can to get me and get my number on the and information about me on the internet. They want updates about me. I don't fucking care about any of these people. I care about Casey. That's all I care about.
Then why are you hitting on this slut?
I flirted with her. No, I didn't even want anything to do with that slut.
Flirted, right? Like, why does it all get to be flirting if it's Lorne?
Yeah, and if Casey were to do that, it's cheating.
Well, I mean, it was phone sex. It was full phone sex. That's not you just flirting around. He said putting his toe in that woman's vagine was also flirting.
Yeah, different for Lorne. If you talk to a man or go out to a drink with another man, even if you're just friends, that's cheating.
That's cheating.
But he can flirt on the phone. That's fine.
Fine.
You didn't even want anything to do with it, but you wanted to stick your penis in her mouth? Are you retarded?
Yeah.
If you didn't want to do it, why would you?
Are you really wanting to call anybody retarded? Look at the shit that you have done to her. Look at the shit that you have done to Casey. You ever stop and think about that? You fucked her life up bad.
I've made so much money off of her, and all you do is go to
Yeah.
jail.
You made so much money off her. Do you listen? Are you listening to yourself? You made so much.
What's that?
He's like the king of deflection.
No, yeah, he can't accept. That's what he liked. I mean, the great thing about Paul was because Paul was also a dirtbag in universe, and so Lorne would just throw it back at him. Like, he also didn't. The only reason anyone knows about him is because what he tried to do to children. But for some reason, he felt like he was better than Paul.
Right.
Because Paul,
your future father-in-law that you're the same age as, probably.
Yes.
Money off of her. That's the reason that you have money is because of her. So it's actually her money.
Like, how did this
I'm
get
successful, and
turned
it's my
around?
money now because you just fucked her whole acting career by wanting to fuck some woman you've never met.
You fucked her up for your own personal financial gain. You stole her money. You stole her money.
Say, I'm a dummy, and I just cost her millions of dollars. Say it. Repeat after me. I'm a dummy.
So Lorne hangs up. Slothcat, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Say something.
Blueboy, when's the last time you heard anything from Slothcat?
We've been live for 30 minutes, so I think 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing multiple things at once. And we all know when Slothcat does talk, it's amazing. Magical.
What
and
are you
sparkling.
doing?
He doesn't get paid by the hour.
What do you mean what I'm doing? Everybody is harassing me for goddamn cartoons. I have to make cartoons.
Who's harassing you for cartoons?
Everybody.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Everyone. All of
Name
them.
three-
all of
name
these
three of them.
goddamn Mo-Negroes. All of them. All these Mo-Negroes is just harassing me.
Just tell them
When
you'll
is
get
the-
around to it and then don't do it.
They don't
Yeah,
want to
like
hear that.
BBoy
No.
would.
They started throwing trash in the like WCW at the end of the show. They throwing trash in the ring right now. Okay, it's just littered. They hit me with soda. It's just I'm not the NWO.
So we're recording right now, and you're doing
Conducting
animations.
business.
I'm painstakingly making cartoons. I'm so busy all the time. I would like, matter of fact, I will just put this message out there to all of the people. When you are harassing me for cartoons, you are harassing a weak, feeble man, black, indigenous, okay, human person.
Did you say indigenous?
Indigenous. Human person. I may even be gay. You know,
You don't
do
know.
You really want to be? I don't even know. You know,
Yeah.
who knows?
You could be committing several hate crimes.
Several hate crimes. I got a lot of shields over here, and I'm
That's-
willing to
yeah.
use them all.
Yeah. All right, well, you can be quiet now. That was good. Thank you. We'll talk again in an hour.
Okay.
Now this is Lorne calls bald beaver hunter a dork or something like that. I'll put the title up.
Hey, I want to say thank you for getting Casey out of jail.
No problem.
I really appreciate that. I apologize for the shit that I said before. It was me just spoken out of anger.
All right, so what kind of do you? Why are you so upset?
I'm really not an asshole. I just
Why are you acting like an asshole?
I just love Casey. And I just found out about.
He's
So why do you keep yelling at her?
Yeah.
I don't want to yell at her. But I don't know why she's doing the shit that she's doing. I don't fucking understand.
Blame it on her.
And it's
Why is he
her to
crying
fuck
right
up
now?
like she is.
Nobody cries more than this man.
Their first call was yelling and screaming at each other, and he's called him an idiot and abuser. And the second call is Lorne crying because he misses Casey.
Yeah, he's an emotional wreck right now.
Yesterday, she had no reason to. She was doing so fucking good.
You're upset that she didn't call you when she got out, right? I understand.
Well, I'm upset that she wound up in jail. Her head was not in that. I'm wound up because she stole your fucking car. Her head was not in that fucking place, and I don't understand how the hell was fucking get in that goddamn place.
She's crazy, and she's going to end up dying young, probably like in a.
What was that, Blue?
Said, would you say her head was messed up at the time?
It sounds like it. It sounds like it was, and Lorne's upset about it. But listen to how Paul is taking it like a champ here. He's got a really good attitude about that.
Paul's dealt with her. He knows how crazy Casey is.
I mean, and Paul, listen to Paul's acceptance of how things are going to go.
Getting murdered or raped. She's got a rough life.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's
Tell me
a
all
sad
about
thing. She'll probably die before she hits like 30 or 35.
No bullshit.
Not if I can help her.
Well, how are you going to help it, though? You can't get out there, and she doesn't want to go out there to you.
Well, she said before that she does, so all let's do is see if she fucking get out of here.
I don't think she can get out there.
Have to see what she thinks. That's
She
all
needs,
I can,
she needs a strong man
all I can
here.
do.
You know? It's so sad. She needs somebody out here to protect her. I mean,
Aren't a
you're
strong
so far
man.
away.
Yeah.
He's crying like a little bitch this entire call.
I want to protect her. That's all I want to do is fucking protect
Well,
her.
when did you come out here?
Yeah, but she can't have drugs. That's another reason that she was in passages.
Why did you come
It
out
was because
here
of drugs.
and protect her?
she told me that within 2 hours that she was at your house, she had drugs.
Right?
Remember the conversation you and I had earlier about the sex addiction? She told me I shouldn't be having phone sex, and I agreed with you.
Right?
I shouldn't be having phone sex with her when she's concentrating on that.
You shouldn't.
But then she shows up here in 2 hours time and she was at your house, she had drugs. And that's another reason she was at Passages.
Right?
So
it's going to take me.
He agreed to not to have phone sex with her, but she had drugs, so he had phone sex with her?
Well, I mean, if she's going to break one rule, they might as well break them all.
But, I mean, Lorne said it wasn't right to have phone sex, but Lorne, I mean, you have to participate in it for it to happen, so...
But think about this from Lorne's perspective, right? She gets drugs. Drugs equal horny. If Lorne doesn't have phone sex with her, she's going to have sex with a real person.
Oh, okay, so it's preventative.
It's a preventative measure. Like what he did with Rotor. Because she was going to be going after Gigi or Angela, one of them. I can't remember.
Yeah, Lorne did it to help him and protect him,
Yeah.
Phone sex with Lorne is like a prescription drug you take to prevent you from going crazy and doing other things.
And you and Emma, all three of us, to be able to get her out of the mind frame that she's in. It's not just one of us, it's all three of us. Emma's got an impact on him because Emma's the only female figure that she has in her life that she trusts.
Okay. But
you're the male figure in her life that is her father.
You need to come out here, Warren. You need to be with her. You need to be the strong man to protect her.
Past what age do you stop having like a male and female role model? Like Casey's a grown woman at this point, right? She's like a 36-year-old woman.
Probably, you like become an adult and you're paying your own bills and everything. I don't know. Like, I would think that'd be the oldest that you'd have that type of. Or I think it all depends. But maybe you're in a profession where there's someone you really look up to, and so like you want to emulate their profession, or maybe you're a first time parent and there's one of your parents or some other parent that you really look up to the way they do shit. And you want to handle things like that. But this way that Lorne does, there's nothing behind it. It's all
I don't get what he means really.
Well, I think he's just trying to shirk off the responsibility. Like, really, this is on you.
Mm.
And also maybe, so he just got Casey out of jail for what she had done. But I think Lorne really wants to put it on him and let him know that a lot of this shit wouldn't happen if he would have been a better father.
That's a great thing to bring up to him.
Help me fix your daughter, Paul. We broke her. Let's fix her.
We did this together.
Because he's not going to say it's just him. It's everybody.
Even Emma's fault.
Yeah.
But then said that Emma's someone she looks up to.
Well, yeah, and that's the problem. So Ember, because she is looked up to by her, needs to be a better role model. So everyone just needs to do better.
Man, tough.
You can't help her out there. Yeah. She's not going to be able to live much longer with this crazy lifestyle.
I would give anything to be able to come out there with her. I would give up.
Then why don't you?
Everything, because I can't afford it. I need to pay off this land. I do have other people that are helping me out to be able to pay off this land.
Sell the land. Sell the land and move out here.
Yeah, Lorne, you said anything.
Yeah. Well, you'll hear from this call. Lorne has a different understanding of what anything means. What he should say is, there are some things I would do.
There are a lot of things I would do for her.
But lots of things I wouldn't, like moving.
I can't sell it until I own it.
Who owns it?
That's regardless. The point is, I can't sell it until I own it. I have an obligation.
How much do you owe?
I had a promise that I made. I probably owe about $16,000 right now.
To who? To a relative? I don't understand.
No, I can't. I'm not going to work there. I'm not going to do it to a relative.
Don't understand. They'll understand. It's only $16,000. It's not very much.
Yeah, you've stolen more than that before.
Yeah.
Back here in Maine, that's enough. And the word, your word to someone.
Man, get the hell out of here.
Your word is your bond, Slothcat.
Yeah.
Unless
So
it's to a lady that you can steal her money and then ditch town.
he stole twice as much money from her
Yeah.
as he's talking about he can't walk away from because his word is his fucking bond. You piece of shit.
Meaning this person will track him down. That's why he can't up and do it. Otherwise, he
Well-
probably would steal the land.
Yeah, well, he won't get it because he doesn't. There's no paperwork on it. He doesn't own it.
He
outright.
should
He's
dig
renting
up
it.
the land and take it with him like he did his precious mailbox.
Oh, you want your precious land?
He just digs up all the dirt. Puts it in the
where's
bed of
all
his
the
truck.
dirt? It's just a giant empty void. He wants
I paid for this precious land.
Is your word. It's like I still owe my word to Betty. I still fucking owe her money. I told her that I'd pay her back. I still owe her that money.
How much do you owe her?
If I've been it, that doesn't matter. I'm not going to get on. I'm not going to get on that topic
Well,
with
listen,
Betty.
why don't you come out here, get a job as a singer in a bar. You'll make $60,000-$70,000 a year, and then you could pay back the trailer, and you could pay back.
Lord is a singer at a bar.
You just go out and do it.
Well, I think Paul's gonna hook him up.
Paul
knows
has
people.
all the hookups.
Paul knows people, bro. You're gonna go to Red Lobster one night on a date with your lady. You're gonna get some Cheddar Bay biscuits, some all-you-can-eat scrimps, and Lorne's in the corner just crooning.
Man, Cheddar Bay biscuits. You like those, Slothcat?
I don't think I've never had none of those before.
Yeah,
Cheddar Bay biscuits.
They're delicious.
Because I need to pay good stuff before I go anywhere and do anything.
Yeah, but you're not even.
I need to hold up to my obligations.
Yeah, but you're not holding up to it. You can't pay it. You don't work. Come out here, get a job.
I do work.
You just told me today you weren't working.
Doesn't matter. I still make money.
What do you mean doesn't
How do
matter?
you make money?
I still make money and pay my bills.
How do you make money?
Borrows it from mom.
Whatever way I can, hot dogs or whatever. I still make money to pay my bills.
Yeah, but you could make a lot of money. You could pay off that house. You can pay off Betty if you come out here and get a real job. There's real jobs out here that pay real money. It's not Maine.
Yeah, and I got my dogs I can't leave behind.
So you're saying you
But I
can't
still need
visit
to own-
Casey because you have a dog?
This man has tons of excuses.
I have 2 dogs. I'm not going to leave my dogs behind.
Bring your dogs. We have dogs in California.
But,
You're making excuses.
Fine,
You could come out here if you really loved her.
I really do love her.
Then come
But the
out
fact
here
is,
and bring your dog.
I cannot ditch my obligations to
I'm
pay
not
this
telling
property
you to ditch
off.
her. You don't have to ditch them. You could make more money out here, a lot more money, and you could pay off that trailer.
I already own the trailer. It's the land that I'm paying off.
Okay,
You knew
then
what
you
he
can pay
meant.
off the land. And they're your relatives. They'll
But I-
understand.
But I'm not going to ditch it without being able to pay them. Without being able to pay it
Ditch.
off.
You'll pay it off. You'll pay it
Is
off
Lorne just
quicker.
ignoring what he's saying?
Yes.
Don't you love
Like he-
But it's harder for me. I love Casey like to fucking death.
Go ahead, Blue.
I forgot now. I was saying something about how he's just ignoring everything Paul's
Lorne
saying.
wasn't. Yeah,
And he's just like
ignoring what
repeating
Paul said.
himself. Yeah.
Well, you'll hear why. He's going somewhere with this. Lorne is.
Really?
There's
He's
a-
going somewhere with this?
There actually, believe it or not, there is something that Lorne is cooking up here with what you're hearing, and he's gonna pitch it in a little bit.
I hope he gets to it quick.
Well, he won't. So, if you're looking for him to get to it quick, you're gonna be disappointed. But he
You know how he explained things.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes a long way to get there.
Then come out here and stop complaining about dogs and land obligations.
I need to pay this land off.
You said
I
that.
can't leave until I pay this land off.
You can make that
I
money
think-
in a month out here. I'll put you up. You'll have no bills, and you can make that money in a month. She's going to open up her studio again. She can hire you as a janitor or whatever. She'll pay you thousands of dollars a month. You'll be fine. We could even set up like a little bed in the studio. You could live there rent free.
No, I want to be with Casey.
She could come in. She could stay there too.
I want to be with Casey, and that's the thing. I can't.
I like, for whatever reason, I like Paul inviting Lorne to move out there and then offering to let him sleep as the janitor at the studio.
Yeah, under a bare bulb, on a dirty mattress on the floor.
They'll set up a little cot for him in the back, and he'll have to be out of, like, you can't have this guy walking around a dance studio at all when there's students there. So he would be like the creep living in this little closet-sized back room during open hours.
Just a troll that lives in the basement
like
of the building.
Someone will
That's
hear
just
him
my
back
boyfriend.
there. Yeah. He's not allowed to be around children.
I wouldn't be able to handle Casey being with anyone else.
Then come out here. You say you love her more than anything. Is that true?
Yeah, I do.
Precious land.
Then why don't you come out here? Bring your dogs.
Or dogs.
Yeah.
You pay my land off, I'll come out there.
There we go.
But I want my land. I want to be able to pay you back for my land.
Wow.
That was the pitch. You pay my land off.
So Paul would own the
How
land.
crazy is that?
So is Paul buying the land for
no.
Lorne, or is Paul going to be the owner? Because if Lorne says he's going to
buy
pay
it for
Paul
Lorne.
back,
That's what he just said.
Paul should have said, "I'll buy it for myself. I'll keep the land. You can pay me for the land eventually, but then I'll own the land."
Well, this isn't a real deal though.
Oh, it's not.
No. Paul.
No, this is
Paul
real.
is Joey.
Oh shit! All right, never mind.
Paul wasn't actually. But there's the pitch right there. Lorne was doing it all, and I think he was hoping that Paul would say, "Well, just let me pay the fucking land off. I need you out here."
Oh, okay. That's why he kept just saying, "I needed to pay the land.
I need to pay it off. I got obligations.
Got obligations out here. You can pay it off from California." He's just like, "I got obligations."
He could. Yeah. But Paul, buy my land. You want me to be with your daughter so bad? Look, you want this pedophile with your daughter? Pay off my land.
Yeah. Where are you going to find another pedophile like
So
that?
I have to give you $16,000 for you to move out here? How about you work it off? How about I pay you that money in 3 months worth of work?
You pay my land off, and I work it off.
You'll work it off.
You pay my land off, and I work it off with you.
Yeah. You come out here, and you'll earn that money in 3 months.
That I will do.
Okay, and you can live in my house with Casey if you want to. I'm totally
Also
fine with
supposed to
that.
write a check to a total stranger who's known to have
Because
stolen money
Casey's
before.
the only reason that I would be coming out there.
Because Paul knows about the Betty thing,
what else
obviously,
would you
because
come
Lorne
out there
brought
for?
it up.
Me?
I don't know. He doesn't really go all into it, does he?
I don't know. It just sounded like when they were talking earlier, he knew the Betty thing.
I think Paul tries to act like he doesn't. They always try to act like they don't know a lot up front. But let me go back a few seconds here.
Sure.
Fine with that.
Okay, because Casey's the only reason that I would be coming out there.
Well, what else would you come out there for? Me?
Well, no. But I could make you a lot of money.
You'll work it off how I decide, but how can you make me a lot of money?
Because Lorne doesn't understand sarcasm.
Here we go. He's just about to. Now Lorne's telling him how he can make him a lot of money. Lorne has ideas, guys. He's not just a pretty face. The man's got ideas.
I sing. I've got talent. And you already know that because you already heard me on YouTube.
You do. You have a lot of talent. How come you're not in the studio now? How come you're not playing bars and things like that?
Because I was stupid.
Because you're stupid? You just told me you were smart.
Yeah, well, I've had stupid moments in my life.
Like what?
I don't know, man.
That doesn't matter.
It's trying to
If I
have
get to know
sex
you
with a
better,
kid, like a stupid moment.
That's what I'm saying. What an undersell. That's how you
Yeah.
bury the fucking lead. That's not a stupid moment. It was a life-altering crime,
See,
is what it was.
A stupid moment was the car accident I got in yesterday.
Yes.
I was trying to do what he did to a child. Not a stupid moment at all.
Yeah. No, and for him to call it that just shows why he's still in that in sexual assault class.
Downplaying the fuck out of it, yeah.
Downplaying what he tried to do as a stupid moment. Oh, I fell for so in his mind did he fall for a trick and that's what was the stupid move?
Listen, Paul. All I did was try to just shatter this woman, this little girl's life and ruin her ideas of men and she probably would have killed herself and 15 years later. Yeah, everything would have. But it was just a goof up.
Paul wasn't a real girl. So where's the real crime?
Yeah, exactly. Don't talk to the other real girls I talked to, but
Paul, here's the thing. When I showed up to fuck that child, your daughter was there. So how bad of a guy could I be?
And you basically put her there because you put her in that business.
Yeah. So, Paul, really, I could ask you the same question.
then I will talk to you more.
Oh,
I just thought of that.
Tell me a stupid moment.
Yeah, no, I know.
He's talking to Paul as if Paul doesn't know about his crime, and it's like Paul put his girl was there.
Yeah, but maybe she didn't live with her dad, and he doesn't know. Or maybe he doesn't recognize Lorne because Lorne still looks the same age.
He sure does.
You know what I mean? Actually, speaking of, I de-aged this. I try to upscale this picture of Lorne.
Oh yeah, and it looked creepy.
Look what it did. Look what it did to him.
He looks so scary.
He looks like a baby.
a balding baby.
He looks like a little baby.
He looks like a Lord of the Rings character.
Like a baby hobbit.
Yeah.
I don't know why it would do that. I just wanted to upscale the image. I didn't tell it to give him a blow up. But this man is
It took a lot of liberties with his facial features.
Oh, okay. I'll make him look like a baby. I don't know why. I love this picture so much because it's so creepy.
Because it took how Lorne views himself on the inside as a giant man and made it to the outside.
Come on.
Nope.
Come on.
If I get to know you better, then I will tell you my stupid moments. But everybody's had stupid moments, and I know you have too, Paul. So don't pretend like you're innocent.
But
have you
Paul
ever seen
doesn't know
that
what
Robert
your
Downey
stupid
Jr.
moment
movie, an Andrew McCarthy movie called Less Than Zero?
No, I don't watch movies. Very many of them.
It's a good one. We should watch it one day.
To be honest, I don't watch many movies.
What about 16 Candles? You ever see 16 Candles?
Oh yeah.
That I've seen that, but I barely remember. I remember Molly Ringwald was in it.
Yeah, Molly Ringwald. Also,
I remember.
Wong Duck
I can't remember the other guy's name. But anyway, how old are you, Paul?
I'm a little bit older than you.
No, I'm just asking your age. It's an innocent question.
I'm 57.
You're 57?
57.
57, all right. There's just a question. There's no meaning behind that. Don't read into it.
Okay.
I was just curious.
What year was this?
Okay. So
this was 2018.
So when can you come out here?
Like 48.
Yeah.
Maybe. Actually, I don't even know how old Lorne is right now.
He's born in 70.
Let me talk to Casey a little bit more about it.
Do you like movies with gladiators in them?
I'll tell you what my favorite movies are.
Okay.
Rocky movies.
Rocky.
And
I Pity the Fool.
No, that's not a Rocky movie.
It is.
Yeah, that's Rocky 3. That's Mr. T in Rocky 3. What are you talking about?
That's Mr. T, Rocky 3, yeah, but I like Rocky 4 with the Russian.
Okay, that doesn't make it not a Rocky movie.
Oh my
I like Rocky 4, the Russian.
So Lorne's favorite is Rocky movies, but only Rocky 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lorne's only seen Rocky 4.
Probably. He would have been about 17 when that movie came out. And that was really at the height, or not really the height, but that's when the pro-Russia the pro-America anti-Russia stuff was really strong here. And so...
What a time to be alive.
Well, the Bolsheviks were in the WWF solely so they could get booed when they would get mad at the national anthem being played. And they would demand that the Russian national anthem gets played before they would wrestle. Everyone would boo. It was a big thing. So Lorne would have saw it at the height of his patriotism, and he would have saw that the smaller Rocky Balboa was able to stand up against communism and win one for the USA.
What's the one where he loses?
Rocky, the first one.
Oh.
That's why Rocky is such a good movie. Rocky's a drama. The first one's a drama. All the other ones are action movies.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the first Rocky's a really good movie. And I like Rocky 3 is personally, I think, my favorite because Mr. T was such an amazing villain. They're good action movies. Rocky 5 was dog shit. How
many Rocky movies are there?
Well, Rocky as a boxer, like 6.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, but 5 was ass. And then,
I'm gonna watch all of them this weekend.
Okay.
That's a bit much. While you at it, you might as well watch Mr. T at fucking WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I'll do that as well.
I would definitely watch that. I remember when Mr. T was joining the WWF as the enforcer. I've been chopping down trees.
These are all references. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You like that movie because the Russian guy killed the black guy, right?
Yeah, Apollo Creed.
That's why you like that movie.
No, I like that just because of what the movie stands for. Is that America can come out on top.
America beats Russia because Russians are full of communist atheists.
Yeah, he was.
No, it's just more or less what Rocky stands for.
What does he stand for?
Stands for the small man beating the hell out of the big man.
Yeah.
Is that what the movie's about?
I mean, isn't every sports movie like that in essence?
I want to write a sports movie where like there is an underdog and he just gets destroyed.
You mean
Rocky 1?
Rocky 1.
Never mind.
or the Bad News Bears, the Bad News Bears. They actually lose at the end of the movie. They come in second, and they get these second place trophies, and they curse out the other team, drink beer, and throw their trophies at the other team.
That's cool.
The first Bad News Bears is a dope movie.
Haven't seen it.
It's basically Rocky for kids, and like the kids on the team are like they like say racial slurs and they're mean to each other. I don't know. It's like the most real sports movie I've ever seen.
All right.
Yeah, they like talk shit to each other. It's good shit.
I liked The Sand a lot.
The Sandlot's good, dude. The Sandlot's it's a good movie. It's a classic. But I'm saying watch the original Bad News Bears.
All right, Slothcat, what's your favorite sports themed movie? And then we'll move on.
Sports themed movie. Let me think.
All right.
I don't really I can't really think of.
Just pick one.
Sports. Yeah, I don't really.
Angels in the Outfield. That's your favorite?
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Tony Danza's in that.
No.
He is in that.
I mean, he's in it, but I don't like that movie. I'm not.
Right,
I don't feel like the energy, you know.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
You ever see Karate Kid? You ever see Karate Kid? That's like Rocky, but with karate.
No, because he wins.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yep. Yeah, I liked that movie when I was back in the 80s.
Yeah, not Cobra Guy, Cobra Kai, Dojo.
Yeah, but Miyagi-Do.
Miyagi-Do. Wax on.
All right, this conversation is getting weird, Paul.
Yeah, now it's weird.
All right, let's turn the page here.
This man started the phone call out crying because he hasn't talked to Casey and she didn't call him after getting out of jail. But now it's getting weird.
Now it is. This is now weird. Now that you're getting to know me, this is kind of weird. This is getting kind of gay.
This call between two predators is getting a little weird.
Yeah, I'm not gay, Paul. Don't talk to me. Trying to flirt with me like this is the first date or something.
What about 80s movies? I'm sorry. Molly Ringwald stuff. You know, I saw her naked.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to start talking movies. Well, why are you mentioning movies to me?
Do you know Casey was an extra on a new YouTube show? Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
It's called Monegroes.
Yeah. I know she was an extra on a lot of movies. I know.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I heard.
Yeah. Yeah, she can't do that stuff in Maine, man. She's got to stay out in L.A.
Why can't she? Stephen King became famous in Maine.
Yeah, one person.
Yeah, but where does Stephen King go to film movies?
This was 2017, I said? I think it was 2017.
Yeah,
2018,
something like that.
Whatever. 6-7 years ago. That never changed. The only person he can name, but Stephen King. Stephen King is a writer.
And he doesn't even live in that house, the one that he's talking about, because I've seen it.
But even if he did, he's a writer. You can write from he's not an actor. He's not a model.
She can just go knock on his door and get a job.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's not a casting director. You're gonna wow this man. He's gonna hire you for something. It's just fucking Stephen King.
And Stephen King looks weird. You know, and him and R.L. Stein looks very weird.
R.L. Stein is a weirdo. Also, what are you eating?
Yeah, he's eating something.
Oh, Flaming Hot again.
Flaming Hot Cheetos?
Yeah.
Are you like drinking them? Because I'm not hearing crunching. Just your mouth is full of something.
He sucks on them until they get soggy and then he swallows them.
Oh man, how did you know?
That's what you're doing, aren't you?
That's the best way.
That's disgusting.
Doesn't matter. I could have became famous in Maine.
Yeah, but you haven't.
I just made it. I just.
You moved to Nashville to
made wrong decisions.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but I made wrong decisions. I could have done it in Maine.
What? What'd you do in Maine that was wrong? Come on, tell me.
No.
Oh, so you won't tell me.
You can't just bring it up and leave it like that. Come on, buddy.
Until I see you in person, until I know you better, I won't talk to you open.
What'd you do? Did you molest somebody? What'd you do?
No, not that.
No, I didn't molest anyone.
Oh, wait, I am stupid. Okay. He doesn't...
The way he got offended when he said, "Did you molest someone?" Lorne, aren't you a registered sex offender for attempting to have sex with a child? That is not an out of pocket question.
But that's attempting. He didn't actually do it
that time, and the only reason he didn't was because instead of Kayla, it was again your daughter, Paul. Paul, you know I've never molested anyone. When I tried to, your daughter was there. Come on, Paul. I got arrested. Remember?
There's nothing to do with it. It has to do with my. It has to do with my whole life.
What are you ashamed
about? If I meet you in person, if I meet you in person, I'm not ashamed about anything. If I meet you in person and I get to know you better, then I will talk to you more about my life.
I had a big mistake a few years ago too. A real big one.
I know. You don't have to tell me. You already know about it.
What? What do you know?
About Casey. I know.
What about it?
It's about her life, the way you let her life to be. That was a big mistake. I don't need to know any more about your life until you're ready to tell me more about your life. I'm not going to try to pry into your life.
You made me a lot of money.
I know. That was a mistake on your part. You used her to make money. That was wrong on your part, and I know you know that.
You know what? I'll hook you up when you get out here. You know what I'll do for you? I'll get you in a room.
I want to know what you do for me, Casey.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll do lots for
What
you.
you can,
know
what you
what
can
I'll
help
do
me
for
and
you?
Casey with.
Listen, what I'll do for you.
It's not just me. I want me and Casey.
This one is going to be just for you, okay?
Nope.
Okay, Chris.
Because I want me and Casey. I don't want to be just me. I want me and Casey.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
you can bring
Lorne,
Casey
let him
along.
talk.
I'll get Chris Hansen drunk in a room alone, and then you can walk in and do whatever you want to him.
Yeah, like finger.
No,
Whatever you
really.
want.
No, Blue Boy. I don't think the offer was for Lorne to make love to Chris Hansen.
It sounded like he was talking sexual, like he wanted
Well,
to do something to him.
If you heard that sexually, that tells me something about you.
Not
the
only
way
did
Paul
he hit
said it.
sexually, he
The
got
way Paul said
specific.
it. The way
He
Paul
said,
said
well,
it was like implied.
If you got excited about the way Paul said that, and the first thing you thought was a
Excited?
sexual thought, well, you sounded excited.
I wasn't excited. I was saying, why did Paul say it like that?
Bro, go get a condom. Paul was supposed to be like a creepy dude, and that's why Lorne
He
made it
is.
clear. Lorne made it clear while I'm going out there for Casey, because he didn't want Paul to think that they're gonna have some weird, like threesome thing going on, or Lorne was gonna be he's gonna be in the middle of a love trial. Lorne wants to lay the law down right now. Look, I know I'm hot. Look at me, I look like a baby. Fucking smooth
I mean, you
skin,
see this picture.
rosy cheeks. I'm a
Look at those
fucking.
eyes.
I'm a catch, okay, bro? I'm a catch. I get it.
His eyes are like not so closed looking in this fake picture of him.
AI couldn't. There was AI was like, oh, I'm gonna fix this real. Hold on, let me fix this real quick.
I don't really think that's fair.
Fair to who? Chris? What do you care?
Well,
He wants one a boxing ring.
because that's the time of thinking about it. He's about as sad as they come.
Yeah,
that's right.
Why?
Really?
Why is that?
You look at the way he looks now.
Listen,
I know, right? He's all like tall and blonde, got all his hair. He looks like a loser.
Well, even then, he looks like a loser, but like a scrawny loser. But
He's a
now he
scrawny
looks even worse.
loser. Now
I
he's
bet
like
Chris
an old
can beat
scrawny
the
loser.
shit out of Lorne.
oh yeah.
Yeah. The sad thing is that he branded Nick and Casey.
Dude, that's why I'll give you.
Did you hear that?
He branded Nick and Casey.
Yes. In this story, Chris Hansen took some hot metal, some heated metal, and put a brand on Nick and Casey.
Are they part of the Nexium cult?
Well, no, they're not down with Alice and Mac, but this is different. This is the whatever Hansen and Paul, whatever crew they're running with. I guess Hansen was in charge of the brand that night. So,
And what does the brand say?
I don't know. I don't know what the brand says, but I just think it's so. Lorne really believes that Chris Hansen is out here getting
Like
pedophiles,
devil worshipping.
but at the same time, he is involved with this stuff and branding women.
He
I just
willing
can't believe
to
he believes it.
anything.
He wants to believe it because he wants to hate Chris, so he'll believe it.
Mm-hmm.
If they would have said, Trisha Yearwood or Alan Jackson was doing this stuff, he would have had a hard time believing it. Where's your proof?
True,
but,
of course.
But absolutely, he'll believe that Chris is branding people.
Time alone with him.
Yeah, but Paul, you allowed that.
Oh.
I'll make up for it with you. You can have some alone time with him. You want that?
No, because I think he's pretty much living a pretty sad life as it is. So I don't know.
What are you talking about? He's a
That's-
millionaire and he's got women all over him.
He's not a millionaire, and I know he don't have women all over him.
How do you
He
know?
does. I see him like once a week. He's got a new woman every week.
That's something I'd have to talk about with Casey and Nick.
Okay. All right. So,
They're
dude,
the
I'll
ones
put you
that have
up.
been branded.
You want to stay here, or you want to stay at the studio?
They've been branded worse than I am by him.
Okay, bro.
branded by him
What?
too?
Wait, Yeah, is he talking about like a physical brand or not? Because Lorne just said he was branded.
Well, they were physically branded, which, yeah, that hurts. But Lorne was branded in his soul.
Emotionally branded.
Like, so, their branding wasn't done on YouTube for everyone to see, where
true.
Lorne was nationally televised with his brand. He was wrongfully,
Right.
well, rightfully, he was rightfully accused of doing that thing he showed up to do.
Chris promised him a little girl. And I think he should have delivered that.
Well, and that's what I think. That's what pisses Lorne off so much. Chris is doing the same thing that Lorne showed up to do, but since Chris is a phony, he's only doing it for money. And then he probably went home that night, and then him and Paul were doing crazy shit.
It's unfair.
That show.
Oh, we're on the reels. Oh, okay. You're just talking metaphorically.
They were branded worse than I am.
Yeah. Like they actually got the hot metal.
Yeah.
You just got figuratively branded.
Yeah.
But not as bad as that Dustin guy, right? That Dustin guy was wacky. He used to call Casey.
Yeah, I know. She told me.
Did you know that?
I heard Mike Patterson called her too, and there was another guy that called her too. That's pretty fucked up.
Oh yeah. They all got crushes on her. All those predators.
That's pretty fucking fucked up.
Lorne, you're just like him.
She didn't fucking do anything but deserve that because she was just paid to be an actress.
Dude. It's so crazy how he can like differentiate himself from everyone else.
Even though he said he'd had a crush on her from before they even talked. So how is it any different? Because he believes he's actually talking to her, it makes him less of a weirdo. Even the people in his rape class know it's so weird that you would be talking to this. Even if it was real, why would you want to?
Why would you want to have the constant reminder there? If I was in his position, I would never want to see that woman or hear her name again.
Never. And if you saw it, the worst thing would have been if she would have become like a big actress and then she was everywhere and he would just see constant reminders of that woman out there that like his life changed forever from the moment he met her.
That's how he should be thinking.
Yeah. You would think he'd be having nightmares about her, just constant nightmares of where he does turn his truck around or he gets there and tells her, this is wrong. I would never do anything with you. I'm so sorry. And then Chris comes out and then Lorne just like, kind of on camera redeemed himself a little bit and told her he wasn't going to do shit. Like none of those things though. He should be having nightmares. It should haunt him forever. But instead, his ultimate goal is to be with this girl.
Because it'll make him not look so much of a pedo. You see,
but how? Because even
his name.
The crazy thing is that no matter what, he is still with the person that he believed was a 13-year-old when he showed up to have sex with her.
And how would you tell people how you guys met?
We met on TV.
What show?
Wait, hold on now.
It doesn't come on anymore.
He has to get to know you a little bit better first before he tell you the whole story about his life like that. You know what I'm saying? He can't just off back tell you what happened. He has to know you first.
Yeah. Or maybe he'd say we met online.
Like you kinda.
Technically, right? We met online.
I thought I met her online.
We met through a friend. Xavier.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That grosses me out.
What does?
Those fucks fucking contacted her. She didn't fucking. That's for that. She didn't deserve that.
I know you're okay, but like if Mike Patterson or Dustin contacts her, or that weird guy, John Wesley Elliott. Oh, he's so weird.
Yeah, I know. I fucking met him. He is weird.
What'd you think of him?
Used to date him.
What's that?
Casey version 3 went on a few dates with John Wesley Elliott.
Really?
Yeah.
When did that happen? Before Lorne?
Before Lorne, he got he was upset because he's like, I guess I just thought I was special, because he'd asked like he had asked her, like, has anyone else from the show contacted you? And she's like, oh, yeah, I used to talk to Johnny quite a bit.
So
Because he
John
thought it was
Wesley.
special that she would talk to Lorne only, but she's like, oh, no, I used to talk to the other guy as well.
So John Wesley Elliott and Casey went on a few dates.
Yeah.
And
then they would talk like maybe once a month after that.
So they were still talking even when Lorne was in the picture.
Yeah, and then I guess over time, Lorne just kind of forgot, and so did I.
Did he ask if there was ever anything physical between
Of course
her
he did.
and
How many times did you sleep with him?
Did you fuck him? Did you fuck him?
It's pretty early on. I think it's in the next batch or two of text messages that it comes up, and I think he asks during a call, but I don't know if that call's been released or if it hasn't.
I don't think it has because I would have heard, especially if it was early on because I'm doing them in chronological order.
Oh, then yeah.
I think it has been released because you see,
No.
It was played on an episode.
No, don't do this again. Because people really believe that Sue call was released, and
you got
people
me
are like,
believing it was released.
Yeah, you gaslit Blue Boy into believing it.
Well, because I don't listen to them. I don't listen to them after they get released, so it could have been released, and I have no idea.
You tricked this man into thinking that he released some shit that's never been released, and you're describing details of it.
Now I don't know if I need to go looking for calls that I haven't released or if they're out there. I don't know.
Well, I mean, according to Slothcat, it is. So look no further. It's already been released.
I guess I'm fine then. I guess I don't have to go through my computer.
It's already on Sundays with COD. You just got to dig through all the episodes to find it. You're welcome, Heelborn. You just got some more reviews.
Real quick, guys, I found this commercial and just watch it and then tell me if you see anything wrong with it.
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby. So love made Baby Soft with the innocent scent of a cuddly, clean baby that grew up very sexy in foaming bath, body lotion, body powder, and body mist. So innocent it may well be the sexiest fragrance around. Loves Baby Soft because innocence is sexier than you think. For your baby at Christmas.
Prison.
I saw nothing problematic whatsoever.
There's nothing sexier than a baby? What?
What the fuck is he talking about?
And the way she's licking that weird ass sucker thing, I don't know what that looks like, a cookie on a stick. That was very disturbing.
No, you just sit there and look like a sexy baby.
Like a sexy baby for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Who greenlit that? Like, what is?
Yeah, like that's the thing. There was like a team involved. They all looked at that and were like, "Good." Yeah, no one saw a problem with it.
They had a couple takes. You got to remember, they took a couple takes. And it was all still on board with sexy baby.
Someone wrote that script down.
All right.
I mean, out of all the channels that went through, someone should have stopped it from getting to that point.
Weirdo.
Why? What did he do weird for you?
It's just the way he was. Just fucking weird.
He got giggles a lot and stuff, right?
John Wesley Elliott.
Yeah, oh yeah, big old fucking grin on his face. Remind me of fucking dork.
Dork, right? Yeah, what was he in the TC? Was he in the protective custody when he went to prison?
I don't know. I don't no idea. I didn't try to keep track of any of them.
You were in with the general population, though, right? You weren't in the protective custody.
See, so Paul already knows.
I think everyone was in general population.
Well, yeah. So I'm realizing Paul does know about that, but he doesn't know about Betty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he definitely knows that Lorne was in prison, just not Lorne won't tell him about what he did in Maine.
I mean, it's not much worse than trying to sexually assault a kid, so why not just tell him?
Well, isn't it crazy? Like, once you do that, why would you be embarrassed about any of the other things that you did?
No other crime you could commit is something you can be ashamed about.
Paul's not going to think less of you because you took money from Betty after he, well, maybe, you know what? Because they're both creeps, they are on level ground in Lorne's mind. So him telling him about the money thing, it makes him lose he loses a peg.
Do you think Lorne's actually ashamed that he stole money from Betty?
He's ashamed that people know about it. Absolutely. He's not ashamed that he doesn't give a shit, but he's ashamed that people know that about him and that they call him a fraud and, no one trusts him financially. Yeah, he definitely cares about that because his image means a lot to him. But, and just working off that theory that Lorne doesn't want to say anything because right now they're on equal footing, when as soon as he does get mad at Paul, he starts throwing it in his face about, oh, I know that you're fucking with your taxes.
Mm.
And we'll wait until the federal government hears about this, that you're fucking with your taxes.
I got you by the balls, Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
Lorne's going to tell probation because they're federal agents or whatever. They're going to tell the...
There's a phone in probation that directly connects to the federal government. And they just pick up
nice.
the phone. Yeah, there's an operator. Obviously it doesn't just ring to anyone. There's an operator, then you just let them know who you need, and they hook you up.
The president, please.
Yeah, okay, hold on. That's it.
You'd have to be in serious trouble being in protected custody.
You know what? You got some muscles, Lauren. You work out a little bit more. We could put you in one of those like before and after ads for the protein shakes for the seniors. Like they'll show some flabby old guy before, and then like they'll show you after.
Don't want to.
It pays like $500 a day.
All I really want is a happy life for Casey. That's really all I care about.
You gotta earn money, man. You gotta make some money.
You have no job.
I have plenty of ways I can make money. It's just.
So why don't you? Come out here. Get to $80,000 a year. Clean it up. I'll hook you up with the fast money. Legal, clean work.
I gotta talk about things with Casey first.
All right. Well, you talk to Casey. She'll be into that. I mean, you want the clean work, right? You don't want to get dirty, do you?
Oh, this is my favorite part.
No.
Okay. Because that sounds vaguely sexual, right?
Everything Paul says comes out vaguely sexual.
Yes. Okay. And that's how it sounds. That's how I think most people. And that's how it was intended to sound. Lorne takes it a different way.
Okay. Because we can make a lot more money if you want to get dirty.
I don't mind fucking getting dirty, but.
Yeah? You want some of the dirty jobs?
Nope. Not them kind of dirty jobs.
Well, you just said you didn't mind getting dirty.
Right. But I mean actual labor work.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about dirty jobs of fucking screwing people over.
You wouldn't screw anybody
I'm
over.
talking about them. I don't believe in them jobs.
What is like an assassin?
He believe in screwing kids, but not screwing people over. Okay.
No.
But he does believe in screwing people over. He screwed over Betty.
Well,
don't poke holes in Lauren's story.
But that wouldn't be what you'd call a dirty job.
I think Lorne thinks he's talking about being a hitman.
Well, that's exactly what he's about to say.
Oh,
but why would you think that?
Because you're stupid.
Who calls a hit a dirty job?
Probably some TV show Lorne has seen from the 80s. I got a dirty job for you. I need you to tie him to a chair and slap him a bunch. So he gives you my money.
I just want a happy life with Casey.
Yeah, like he's a fucking... Who's the... never mind, I can't think of the movie. Is it the Iceman?
Well, I don't. Can you give me more examples? Can you give me more than just the title?
I just assumed you've seen it.
It's a lot of Icemans. Okay.
No, the movie. I think it's called The Iceman, where he's like a hitman, but he's like he's doing it to like for his family.
No, I don't know. I haven't seen that one.
I don't know.
Is it Iceman from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends and the X-Men or the the Avengers?
Those are the Avengers.
Or X-Men 2, right? Was it because I think Iceman was in both, maybe. No, not the X-Men.
Iceman was an X-Men 1.
And I think Iceman
was an X-Men Days of Futures Past or whatever, I think.
And I'm pretty sure he was an Avenger.
Iceman?
At one point. Yeah. I only
not in
know
the movies.
Not in the movies, but
everybody was an Avenger eventually.
Avenger?
Everybody was an Avenger. Eventually. Or was it Iceman Dean Malenko?
Yes.
No, maybe.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, no hitman jobs, fucking trying to shake people up, and shit like that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't believe
They
in that
ever
shit.
bring you in to do that?
There ain't
Listen to Joe. Like that really surprised.
Because yeah, who's bringing in this 5'4" roly poly to like shake down a man? Would you be scared if you saw this man walking, like Lorne walking up to you in a suit with like sunglasses on,
Lorne, you started this call crying.
and thinks it's gonna end with a job as a hitman?
I like the way you cry. Let's see how you kill.
If there isn't a person in the world that can fucking shake me up.
What?
I'm
What?
Lorne just waterboarding people with his peers.
Lord just said there is not a person in the world that can shake me up. This man was so shooken,
Hansen?
so shooken when Hansen walked into the room.
Yeah, what is he even talking about?
What about anytime he got on the phone with Dan or anyone else? This man is constantly shooken up.
Yeah, he always ends up looking like a bitch. Like Will makes him look like a bitch constantly.
Lockhart made him look like a bitch constantly. Winnie made him look like a bitch constantly.
He said no man.
I thought he said no, but whatever. Okay, well then.
He could have said no, but I
every
hardly
man in the Lorniverse at one point or another, even Rafulio, and he didn't speak English.
Mark the janitor got him a few times.
Talking about like some nude lingerie modeling, silly.
Nude lingerie model?
Yeah, silly goose.
I know how some people's fucking minds work.
You know
The dirty jobs.
Right? Are there hitmen up there? Do you know hitmen up there?
What?
Do you know
what?
contract?
Oh my god!
Do you know contract killers
Yeah.
up in Maine?
Yeah, no.
No.
That's the shit that I'm saying. I don't get into that dirty work.
Yeah.
I don't get into that. That's not. Yeah, that's not dirty work to me. That's called pussy work.
Yeah, good you. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Pussy work.
Through a manner that I know what you said. Couldn't you? If
That's
I can
right.
repeat my phrase. I know.
Oh, this is cute. They're flirting with each other.
Hitman.
In Maine, hitman is called a pussy.
Oh, okay.
Anyone in the chat from Maine, is it true that you call a hitman a pussy?
It's just local slang.
I can go there. I can hang outside of the Walmart in Skowhegan, and I can look for a rough looking dude and say, "Hey, bro, you know where I can get a pussy?
You know where I can hire a pussy?
I need to get some pussy."
You know
Excuse
somebody
me,
doing
man.
some pussy work out here? Looking for some pussy work real
Excuse
quick.
me. I'm looking to hire a pussy tonight.
Yeah. Just go look for the man leaning against the wall, flipping a quarter with a toothpick in his mouth.
Psst. Get some pussy.
Hey, I see you parking your pussy right there. Are you doing pussy work?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know what
The
hitman
fact
is.
that they don't have the fucking nerve to stand face to face and try to fucking kill someone.
Yeah.
They're gonna use a gun like a pussy.
How else do you
This
kill
just
people?
went totally
Knives.
off the rails.
I know.
Knives, guns, they don't dare to go hand in hand.
What
You
about
gotta
a
do it
garage?
hand in hand, right? With choke them out.
Yes.
Kill them all, my fucking
How real men do it.
Real men do this stuff.
Yeah.
Remember I told you the fucking movie Rocky? You can do this, then you can't do it.
I thought you wanted to move away from movies.
Right.
It's just a pussy joke.
Well, that's true because Drago did kill Apollo Creed with his bare hands. What is wrong with Lord? Like, oh, okay, bro. He wasn't talking about being a hitman, but he's gonna go off on this whole thing about how hitmen are pussies and they use knives and guns, and that's not how a real man kills someone.
I don't know. I'm pretty obsessed with John Wick, and he uses guns a lot.
He uses a lot of guns.
What about the Air Force? Were you like a sniper?
No,
No.
there were no snipers in the Air Force.
Huh?
Yeah, there are.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were like a killer out there, like a diaper sniper.
Well,
No. No, I got marksmanship, but I'm all good with sniper.
that's I question that. I don't remember marksmanship being one of the ribbons in basic.
It was when I was there.
Okay. when you were, it was when you. We don't even. There's no infantry in the Air Force, so there's not like actual quality. We went shooting twice in Air Force basic training. Once, so like you can shoot a gun for the first time, and then we did shoot, and there was like a score, but it was more like, "Hey, good for you." But if you hit nothing, it didn't matter. There's no qualifying. So I don't know how there's a marksmanship in the Air Force. I just that one I feel like he might be lying, which is weird. He doesn't do
Yeah,
a
'cause
lot of
he's
that,
usually so truthful.
but I feel like he might be lying.
Shit. Right? Nice.
But anyway, move on to something different than this topic, Paul. Because I'm not a hitman, I'm not a fucking dirty work kind of guy unless it has to do with
Just a
fucking
model.
working in the woods or working in the garden.
I'm just talking about like modeling and stuff.
He says it's a pussy to use gun, and he says working in the garden.
Yes. Well, he said. I think he said he doesn't want to do any dirty work unless it's working in the garden.
All right.
All right.
I don't know.
You got to bring your dogs, right? How many dogs you got? 2?
I get 2.
Right? What are their names?
I get to do some more talking with Casey and Emma first.
Okay.
Are they
did they sleep outside? Did they go to the bathroom outside?
Oh yeah, they go to the bathroom outside. They need a dog door though. They can go out whenever they please. My dogs are spoiled. They're extremely good.
Because you have a
They're
dog
spoiled.
door.
Yeah.
What, you don't let them out? They just go out when they want to go out?
They go out when they want to go out.
What if they poop on
They
a
go out
carpet?
when they want to go out. They come in when they want to come in. They're very good dogs. They will never be mistreated. If they are, I'll kill any motherfucker.
You know, if those dogs were kids, those would be called neglected kids. They go
Yeah,
out, they just come and go when they want.
It sounds like Lorne lives with stray dogs.
Yeah. They come into sleep. If he let them in the little shipping container, they would just as happily sleep in there at night.
Which he also said he would do for KC3, is lock them in the shipping container the entire time in the dead of winter.
Oh, no. Well, he was going to put blankets out there. He's not an animal. Dogs love, and they're wearing fur coats.
Yeah, of course.
They're wearing goddamn fur coats.
Dogs can't get cold.
That's true. They never get cold.
They're covered in hair.
And that's why he fattens them up for the wintertime, you know?
Yeah, with sandwiches.
Yeah, but
don't
he
feed them in
doesn't
the
feed 'em.
summertime.
He also leaves the AC off when he doesn't turn the AC on for them or anything when he's gone.
They don't need it because they have fur coats, so they're used to being warm. They actually like it.
So it works both ways.
It works, but it's like insulation.
It keeps them cold and hot.
Yes, yeah. It whisks away the heat in the summer, and in the winter it holds all the heat in.
Man,
Wow.
it's like my onesies, you know? I put
Yes.
it on, you know, I'm warm.
I still plan on buying
you know?
one.
Don't please.
Hey man, you gotta look. Once you buy one, it becomes addictive, just like that fresh new look thing you be doing.
I'm telling you.
No, I don't want to hear any more about fresh new looks.
And then you could be fresh new looking in a new onesie.
Wes, you have to try it, man. Just turn your furniture around. You don't gotta move it. Just turn it on the opposite direction.
Guys, I really just want to know what it feels like to smell like a sexy baby.
That fucking mistreats an animal. Period.
Oh, that's the worst, man.
Yeah.
People that tie their dogs
fucking-
up like all day and just leave them, the worst. I hate
Yeah.
that.
It's fucking disgusting.
It is.
How would a person like to be tied up and left all day?
I know, right?
Like 5 years in prison?
You know what,
Pretty
Chris
fucking
Hansen?
gross.
Chris Hansen had a dog, and he fucking tied it to a treadmill. The fucking thing died.
Well, I didn't tie my dog to a treadmill. I wrapped it.
I tied.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness, really?
Seriously. Yeah, he's just like you, Lord. he's like you, but worse. His dog died when he did.
But I like how he said I tied, and then it was like wrapped it around.
Well, he's gonna explain how his was different. Do you remember this whole thing with the dog on the treadmill and what Lauren's response was when people got upset?
No. I've seen the video where the dog looks like it's choking because it's like loose skin is.
Yes, and to show people, he had to put up another video where the dog was on the treadmill with no leash on, But like, bro, stop putting your dog on the putting your dog on the treadmill.
Put the dog outside. Take it for a walk.
You take the dog for a
Go
walk.
play fetch.
Don't just put it outside, bro. Like that's why you have a dog. You have a dog because you're supposed to be doing shit with it. You don't just
Exactly. Why would you want a dog? It's like having a goldfish at that point.
I mean, I know there are people who live on farms who actually have like, I don't know, there's like farm cats and the cats like hang out in the barn. Like they're their cats, but they're not. Like they're feral cats. What?
Yeah. Yeah, barn cat just like eats mice all day, but it's not like your cat.
But it's your cat. Like it lives there. It's your barn cat. And that's how Lorne treats his dogs. They're like barn dogs.
Yeah, they just like free roam around and they catch their own food. They run on the treadmill.
They're catching jackrabbits.
Yeah.
Just fucking leads around treadmill, but he could just pull off and get off whenever he wanted to.
He could just
ask him to it's okay if you can kind of wrap it around, but if you tie it, that's bad. Wrapping it around is good. Tying bad.
Yeah. But then people gave me hell for having a leash on, so I just put my dog on without the treadmill.
No, stop putting it on the treadmill.
Yeah, you get the choke leash. That's okay.
Without the leash.
With a spike.
Put him on the treadmill without the leash.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm not perfect. And I ain't one person that is.
What about your mom?
I'll down any person that tries to fucking down me.
Damn straight, motherfuckers. What kind of dogs you got?
Yeah, a lab, and the other one is actually my lab is a mixture of lab and something else.
Yeah.
My other one is a mixture of Dalmatian and Beagle, and I don't know. She got all kinds of mixtures in her.
Oh yeah. All right.
She's Brindle color, and she's beautiful.
Okay.
And she's very skittish.
So I'll get you a job singing, and I'll get you a job like cleaning. Have you ever done janitorial work?
Have I ever done what?
Janitorial work. Custodial arts.
Toyota.
Oh my fucking god.
Custodial
Toyota.
arts.
Oh, studio arts. I thought you said a fucking Toyota. I was like, what?
Did you? Custodial arts. Have you ever mastered the custodial arts?
You mean a custodian, a janitor?
Yeah. Have you ever done that?
Like the one that fucking Casey fucked at the rehabilitation center.
Well, yes, just like that. Have you done janitorial work? I don't get why he keeps asking. Why does it need to be explained further?
You mean the job that someone did who fucked my girlfriend?
Yes, exactly, like that one.
You mean that job?
Yeah, but not like that. Like a real one.
Yeah. No, I'm all good.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yes, I'm the custodian.
Wow.
All right, well, I can get you a job doing that. $60,000, like right off the bat. The bam, bam.
Yeah, well. Not too thrilled about the decisions that Casey has made.
Right.
And I'm still trying to feel you out, Paul. How you actually are. Whether you're fucking fake, whether you're throwing me full of shit, whether you're serious, whether you're just trying to play me to fucking.
I'm always serious. I mean, I like to have a good time, but I don't lie. I'm not a liar. I always tell the truth.
Yeah, well, lots of people have lied to me for the sake of the internet.
Who?
But the problem is if any of my conversations that I ever have with anyone goes on the internet,
right?
I can sue them people for it.
Well, number one,
I can get a lot of money for it. So
I'm still waiting to be sued.
Doesn't matter.
Internet. Who'd you sue?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so that's how you make money? You sue people on the internet?
Oh, only if they want to put my conversations on the internet, I will.
Okay. Do they do that a lot?
Am I got a what?
Do they do that a lot?
Oh, they've done that a lot until I read the law to them. And
Did you sue
all
them?
All them conversations seem to disappear really quick.
How much have you made that way? Do you make a lot of money?
Yeah, all the conversations disappeared real quick once he said that.
He threatened to sue them, and everyone took the videos down.
Mine are still up.
I mean, there must have been a lot of videos.
This was 20. I'm trying to remember when in 2018, if the videos went down, like maybe Ember took the videos down because he was being trolled again. I don't know. You remember that used to happen, right? Like there would be times where all the videos would be gone because the troll was going on again or something. Then they would come back, and then Ember would come back, or so I don't know. But he seems to think it's because he threatened to sue people.
Matter. You drop it in the conversations, and I won't talk to you about.
Okay, well, I'm not going to put anything on the internet. I don't know how to do that shit.
No.
There's no money in that.
There's no money in that.
Okay, I'm gonna get off the phone now so I can
masturbate.
call either Casey or Emma. I'm not sure which one right now.
Okay.
I appreciate talking to you in
All right, man.
a decent way.
Well, I'm totally serious. You need to come out here.
Okay, I'm gonna put some serious thought into it. And
all right.
Talk to Casey
good.
and
I'm
Emma about it.
happy. When you first called me, you were crying. You were sad. We were talking about how Casey, probably is going to die young, and we cheered you up, and you thought about coming out here. So I think we made some progress.
Well, I can't really say that I'm a whole lot cheered up right now.
Oh my God, you're just gonna cry again.
Oh my
God. So,
are you crying?
I love Casey.
Lorne, are you crying?
Yeah.
Oh, I get to get off here so I can call either Emma or Casey.
But we were making such progress.
I know.
But now I'm getting all teary-eyed.
We're doing all right, man. We're doing all right.
Straighten up, boys.
This is my only daughter.
Oh, cut it out. You'll be all right.
Lorne telling him to cut it out.
Go ahead. Grab your nut, squeeze, Paul. You'll be all right.
You're just crying about the possibility of your daughter dying young. I'm sad because I haven't talked to her in a few days. We've all got shit going on, Paul. Suck it up.
She needs you.
I let you cry on my shoulder, man. I can't do that right now.
Give me a bro hugs.
I let you cry on my shoulder, but I can't do that right now.
Okay. I understand.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later. Behave yourself.
You
Be
too,
a
my
good girl.
Be a good girl.
All
right, man. Be a good girl.
You be a good girl. You be a good
All right.
This is adorable.
All right.
Yeah, they're palling around.
Just two men. They're vaguely they're sort of like flirting with each other. They're both testing the waters to see what they can get away with.
It's homoerotic for sure.
There is some undertones of gayness.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine.
No,
Nothing wrong with that,
I mean,
Lord.
there's sexual tension between me and Slothcat.
Everyone says it. You should see all the comments I have to delete. This is May 31st, 2018, job offer.
Perfect.
So it does start, because it's a little slow when they build things up, but it does pick up, and their relationship becomes not great.
Yeah, we're about to hit the streets to do some mad shopping, yo. So much selection everywhere I look. Len's Mill Store is off the freaking hook. Hundreds of styles of fabric for this player. They also got wool for when I crochet. Clothes, draperies, and scrapbooking. Bedding, food, even rug hooking. Rock bottom prices, my shopping cart's full. It's Len's Mill Store, and this is how we roll. Peace.
Does his face look filtered in this picture?
Yeah, I upscaled it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I upscaled all these. Look how beautiful he looks.
I was like, why does he look so smooth?
He does. He's just smooth. Well, I mean, when you start off like this, right? Like look at that little guy. This is what you grow up to be.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Where do you get that stupid hat from?
The Walmart. It's just a white hat. You got it. It was the section. It was a big thing. It was a stack of white hats. They were $4.97, and they were on clearance for $3.97 on a rollback.
That's a deal.
So he got one white hat for himself.
Yeah, that's incognito because people will notice him with the other hats he has.
Yeah, not this hat.
They won't notice him with that one.
Wonder how dirty that thing got. Like how fast.
Oh yeah, especially in that apartment, it's all tinged with tobacco and gross shit.
It became yellow by the end of the day.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, is Lorne Armstrong there, please?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Miss Mathers calling from Paul Mauro's office. How are you?
All right, so Marsha Mathers,
Really?
Marsha Mathers is calling Lorne from Paul's office to make a job offer. This is 2 weeks after Lorne called Ball Beeper Hunter a dork. This is Lorne he's been getting a call, and they're offering him some money. They're offering him he wanted money to come out and listen to the offer Lorne's about to get.
How are you doing today?
All right, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks for asking. It's my understanding that Paul has offered a position to you at his company.
Huh?
He offered you employment?
Yeah, before.
Yes, that offer is still standing, but I can't assure you how long it will be available for, so I was wondering if you could give me a date as to when you will be moving out here.
I can't give you a date because I don't know everything that's going on right now.
Oh, are you still interested in the position?
Maybe after I talk to Paul. Maybe.
Because this position does need to be filled by the end of June, so is that something that's in your future to come out here within the next couple weeks?
That's
You're nailing it, Lauren.
You are aware of what Paul offered. It's $85,000 per year plus benefits plus 401k, paid time off, medical. There will be your
dental?
Relocation costs are covered.
No.
Lauren, it sounds like a deal, bro.
I would have to talk to Paul first.
Does he start crying?
Okay. I will let Paul know, and what other convincing do you need?
That his daughter is emotionally secure.
So here's a little tip. For anyone looking for a job, you going in for an interview, treat everyone really nice that you talk to. Doesn't matter who they are. Because a lot of times, that final decision, they will come and ask whoever works at the front, whoever checked you in, how was that person? And if they say, oh, you know what, they were really rude, you're not getting that job. This call right here. Hey, slut, I'm here for an interview. This call right here would be enough to say, like, hey, that guy was really off-putting and weird. I wouldn't hire him.
He's very decisive.
Right? Like, he doesn't sound enthusiastic about this job. Yeah, he's not enthusiastic. He didn't sound like he wanted to do it. I would be really nervous that this guy would get here and then quit within a week if the work was too hard.
Right.
No interest.
What is the job? Was it the janitorial?
No, they haven't said yet. The
so
job hasn't even doesn't even know. He hasn't asked.
Great.
How does that affect the job?
Because she's the reason I'd be moving out there.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. I will let Paul know, and I guess he'll get back to you.
Okay, he can give me. I don't have his number. I have no idea what I did with it.
Nice.
So if he could personally give me a call and talk about things, then I would know more. So if you could pass that information on to him, that I need him to give me a call. That would help.
Yes, certainly. Okay. Thank you. Have yourself a great day.
Hey, how you doing?
He didn't say thank you. He didn't, like, not once.
I'm surprised he didn't say good girl at the end of that.
You be a good girl.
I'm all right. How you doing?
Oh, had better days, but
Why? What's happened?
Just crap with me and Casey.
What happened?
Doesn't make any crap with me and Casey. Just stuff that doesn't make any sense to me, but
what happened with you and Casey?
just the way she's acting, it's with her being in a rehab, I'm really hoping that's part of the reason that she's acting the way she is because she might be confused and all that.
What did she tell you in rehab?
No, it's just the way that she's acting. It's way off kilter from what she normally acts. And
really,
I don't know. But she asked me not to. She asked me not to talk about me and minding her stuff with you. So
she said, please don't talk to my dad about our relationship. And the very first thing Lorne does when they get on the phone is bait him. How's
he
everything?
clearly wants to talk about it.
How's everything going, Lorne? Oh, I've had better days. Oh, what's going on? Well, me and Casey. He couldn't wait.
He could not wait.
You know, I think Slothcat said this is how you can tell he's never had any friends. Because he wouldn't be searching so hard to find that potential best man for his wedding. Because that's what he always wants. He wants that guy, his BFF, that he can share these things with. And he'll find him anywhere. He's right now trying to buddy up with the man who abused his daughter, Lorne's fiance, girlfriend, whatever. And he's trying to buddy up with this guy because he wants someone to be able to fight with him against Casey and get her to figure her shit out.
That's what friends do.
Well, it's crazy when you think that TSA call where everything is going nuts and they're tracking things on Ember's phone and, you know, all that is to get away from Paul Mauro. This guy.
just so that you know.
Oh, she said don't talk to Paul about her?
Yeah, she didn't want me to involve you in mine and her relationship.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't tell you anything, okay?
You never did before, so that's strange that she would say that now, right?
Yeah. I got a call earlier.
Right.
I wanted to verify the call with you.
Who called you?
Well, supposedly it was your office.
Okay.
I don't know what her name was. She didn't give me her name.
Yes, she did.
The number came up unavailable. So I want to.
We got a whole
make sure.
VoIP thing here. It's such a pain in the neck. It's those new internet phones. It's supposed to be cheaper and better, but it's a real pain in the ass.
Oh, and I want to verify it with you because I want to make sure it wasn't somebody messing with me, and like internet people do.
Was it? Was it? I don't know.
He has to treat every interaction in life like this.
Yeah.
Everything's he's skeptical of everything.
But he's still not skeptical enough.
No.
You know what I mean? Because this was 6 years ago, and it would still be possible for someone to get Lorne to believe some stupid shit with no verification. Because you see how ready he is to believe certain things, like Hansen is branding people, and you don't have any proof, but I don't like Hansen. Sure, I'll believe that.
Yeah, that's believable.
Very susceptible.
But if Chris is getting with different girls every week, then Lorne knows that's not true.
That's bullshit. Prove it. Show me proof.
Switch those letters around. Xavier name. It spells pedophile. You see?
Yes.
Kind of does.
Not all the. I like what he says. Well, not all the letters. Not all the letters. But enough that you get the general idea.
If you don't know her name, there's a couple people there. I don't know why they would have contacted you unless it was about getting your information for a job, maybe.
Well, that's what the call was about, and that's why I wanted to verify the call with you to make sure it was a legitimate call and not somebody screwing around.
Well, were they screwing around, or were they just asking you about a job?
They were asking me about a job and if I was still interested in the job. And
he never asked, what is the job?
Not a single time.
Wouldn't that be another red flag if you were calling this person about a job and they didn't even ask what it was for? What is the job? What would I be doing? Where would I be living? Where would I, like, nothing. Did not give a shit.
Said it was $85,000 a year, and full benefits and all expense paid for relocation. And
well, yeah, I mean, it's probably legit. I know they know that. I said, get this guy a job. I gave him your number, I gave him your name, and I kind of gave him. I don't have your resume, but some kind of entry level job that anybody could do. I could just find him something. So it's probably legit.
She didn't tell me anything about the job or anything like that, though. What the job was and all that.
Oh, no?
No, she didn't fill me in on any information about that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know. I have a bunch of stuff they could get you into, so there's a lot of different positions. But I'm not involved in that day-to-day stuff, so they could find you something, I'm sure. But I could have her call you back.
And, yeah, and if I'd also need the paperwork and all that to show me everything's legitimate, because, obviously I'd have to speak to my probation officer and all my probation and everything switched
like
over and all
does,
that.
They would send out an offer package, with the forms you fill out for the W-2 and the I-9 and an official letter that states, on this date you would start in this position at this rate, 90-day probation and all that kind of, the normal kind of stuff they would send. There'd be no probation though, but it's all the standard stuff they would send.
Okay. I need a place to live if I go out there too.
Oh yeah, well, I could put you up in a couple places temporarily, a few months till you get some money.
Okay. What about Casey? What if me and Casey wind up not being together?
That's a good question.
The way she's acting, that's pretty.
I don't know why anybody would want to date her.
I'm surprised he has that foresight.
Yeah, I am too. That would be a concern, but also at the same time, you'd think Lorne would never want to even think about.
No, because Lorne lives in a fairy tale world where he thinks he's going to move out there and everything's going to be perfect.
We just don't know how Casey was acting at this time, or even which Casey it was. It could have been Winnie. Now, because he's talking about a big change that Casey made. This could have been when they made the switch from Lockhart to Winnie.
And what a switch that was!
what a switcheroo!
One has the voice of an angel, and the other is fucking Winnie screeching.
And he just completely bought that they're the same person.
Yeah. And then the one debuts later as a different character. I guess he did pick that up though. He did realize
he did,
that.
but she was still able to just convince him that he was.
He's really easy just to gaslight.
Yeah.
She's a nut job sometimes. That's why she is where she is.
Yeah, I know. No. I love her though, and it's just a lot of things are so hard. Yeah. We're going through right now, and I'm not real positive on exactly how everything will turn out with me and her. And I'm hoping, praying for the best, but sometimes it's hard to tell.
Deep down, she's a good person. You just can't control her. If you tell her to do something, she's going to go and do the opposite just to prove she can do the opposite.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So, for Lorne, who ultimately wants an obedient woman, which is why he was looking for a 13-year-old to groom to be his perfect wife, that statement right there, you tell her not to do something, she's going to go and do it. That should be enough to tell Lorne, this is not the person for me, because I can't stand that.
But he's going to mold her into the person he wants her to be. Even
though it's never worked for him before.
No, it has not. But, if you want a young woman and you're in your 50s, you gotta beat her into shape.
This message from BlueBoy.
Little pro tip.
Yeah.
So if you let her do what she wants to do, she's generally fairly well behaved. But if you start giving her rules and regulations, then she just, she
it's like they're talking about a feral cat.
Yes.
Let's see. My only problem is her cheating on me. If I'm with her, I want her to be with me and not with 10 other guys.
Well, I think what you would need to do is
That's a
tell
good
her,
concern to have.
Yeah.
you know, she can do what she wants, and then she'll be jealous of you. Maybe tell her you're seeing somebody, and then she'll be jealous of you and won't do anything. If you tell her she can't see anybody else, she's going to see somebody else. Doesn't matter if it's you or if it's anybody. If anybody tells her that, she's just going to do it because you told her not to. But if you say, I don't care what you do whatever you want, you know, then she's going to be like, huh. And then if you told her, like, you were talking to some cute girl, she would get jealous. And that's probably what you need to do.
Yeah, I know she does get jealous. She mad as always. I didn't answer the phone one night. And all I was over my friend's house, and I stayed over there. And he's a 50-some-odd-year-old man. And I had my phone there, but I didn't wake up when my phone rang.
And she got upset.
He's a friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Him and his wife.
A friend.
Right.
As opposed to what?
He's been my best friend for years.
Ah, okay, good. Yeah, it's good to have like real friends. It's good to have real friends, you know, that you met, that you can trust.
Yeah.
I thought
it made it hard that next day because she was so mad at me and jealous.
They're 10 minutes until the call. They've only talked about Casey for 9.5 minutes.
Yeah, even though she said don't talk to my dad about anything.
Yeah.
I thought sure I had some woman over here and all that, and I did. I wouldn't cheat on her.
Well, you should tell her, you know, maybe give a little mystery in there. Tell her it's none of her business if you're with another person.
Yeah.
Have her chase you instead of you chasing her.
Yeah, try that, Lorne.
That's true. That's a good point.
All right. And who was the last real girlfriend you had? I heard about that Ramona person.
Yeah, well, her real name's not really Ramona. It's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth?
She used the name Ramona because of all the internet stuff that was going on.
Why does Paul need to know
all
that?
Did you date her? Was she your girlfriend?
No, I didn't. I never met her in person.
Oh.
She was supposed to come up, but she never did because all the stuff that happened right around the time that she was supposed to come up. And
what stuff happened?
He's leaving the part out that she was fucking with him.
Recording me and putting me on the internet and all that stuff.
Oh, okay. So then you cut it off after that.
Yeah, she put our telephone calls on the internet. And
you're not still talking to her, though.
Well,
I am now as a friend because, Emma's talking to her again, too.
What was that, Sloth?
I said he's really stupid.
That was like Jesse. Jesse was still talking to me even though she knew I was uploading calls like this same day to YouTube. I would talk with her at 3 p.m. and at 5 p.m. upload the call, and she would just call me again.
Because that was different, you know. See, she know all about the YouTube thing, but that's different.
That was it, yeah.
Us talking, that's different, you know what I'm saying?
So weird.
Her and Emma weren't talking for quite a while because they didn't realize that I could sue them for recording me and putting me on the internet.
Yeah, they were ignorant to that.
Until I read the constitutional statute to them, that made them both realize that they could be screwed for doing that.
It's in the
So
Constitution.
they stopped talking to each other for a while.
Right.
What's that?
So she's not doing that anymore.
No, she's not doing that anymore. Thank God.
How do you know?
My probation officer would tell me. She watches out for it now.
Oh, she watches all that stuff?
Like a hawk.
Yeah.
How does she do it? Did they have YouTube channels? How do they do it?
I didn't. Well, I had a YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. I haven't been on it in over a year, but I don't know if she has one or not. And I know Emma used to have one. I don't think Emma does anymore, though.
How does your probation officer find it?
Oh, she just goes on YouTube. She goes on YouTube and punches up my name and sees what conversations are on there and what's being talked about and all that. And,
so they played it back to you? That Ramona person?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Well, Ramona didn't. My probation officer played the whole thing. Well, she just named some of them that I had a conversation with Elizabeth.
Oh. And you still talk to this person?
Well, yeah, they're friends.
To Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to him now, but as a friend type of thing.
Yeah,
Can't
but
record
what
friends.
was that, Sloth? I mean, BBoy.
You can't record them because now they're friends.
Like, right? If you were never friends, she was fucking with you the whole first time. So you were never friends. So how are you friends now? How are you friends after she
Well,
betrayed
and also,
you?
why would that mean you're not recording?
Yeah, well, they're friends now. Like, right? Like this person betrayed your trust for a long, long time. And those calls are still up. It's not like those calls are going anywhere. And that's embarrassing. How are you going to be friends with this person? Just because she has a vagina that you believe that you could eventually find your way into. That's a crazy way of living your life.
You got to keep all options open.
Yeah, when you have such limited options.
Don't burn any bridges, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's like Sika's dad, how he refuses to work at Olive Garden and be a line cook because he feels like he can make more money. So when they offered him a job, he told them to fuck off. There's only so many restaurants where they live, so, can't burn that bridge.
And now Sika gotta go do the thing with the thing to pay for a stepdad who don't work.
Yeah, exactly. She took down all those inspirational videos, by the way, and I didn't download them.
All the videos about her how to make money are gone.
Yes, yeah. Sika made like 7 videos about how to succeed on YouTube. One of them was how to get your first 100 subscribers, and the channel she uploaded it to had 9 subscribers. and the other one was about how to make money with your music on Spotify.
Yeah, and it became starting OnlyFans, basically.
Well, it opens with her talking about how she's been on Spotify for, I don't know how many, was it like 7 years? And the minimum payout is $50, and she hasn't yet reached enough money in 7 years to hit the minimum payout. How are you going to tell me how to make money? Who's teaching you how to make money on Spotify?
And like doing the math, I think total she's made, what was it, $8,000 over like 6 years of doing OnlyFans or something?
Yes, $8,000 in 6 years. Not a lot of money. Not a lot of money.
No. And her YouTube, I think, hasn't paid out, right?
No,
Maybe
she's never received a payout from. She's received one payout over the 10 years.
Because the minimum's $100, so they won't pay you.
Yeah, and she's received one check. So even Lorne got a check from YouTube. Lorne really did get a check from YouTube, and he doesn't wave his asshole around on there.
She's always been good. When's the last one?
Like the real face-to-face girlfriend. When was the last real face-to-face girlfriend you had?
It's been a long time. By my choice, because it's taking me a long time to get out of the mental crap that I went through with the show and all that.
Nothing makes it sound like it's more your choice when you have to add that little copy.
5 years? 5 years? How long?
It's been 5 years since I've been out of incarceration, so it was before that. And,
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What was she like? How long did you date her?
Not very long, because I didn't really. I had more one night stands versus.
No, you didn't.
An actual relationship, because I just took a lot of something to heart when I was 25, and it kind of screwed my mind up a bit.
Oh, you had a girlfriend like
quite a while.
25?
Yeah.
Was that the one we were talking about?
That's so crazy. She 1,000% was never his girlfriend.
No, and we don't find that out until until case 3.
You're welcome.
But just the fact that you listen to him talk about it now, and then when you find out what really happened, I think it's even sadder when you hear the real story.
Yeah. But it's funny because the way he says, he knows it was never his girlfriend.
No. I also like how you just called her it, so that was nice.
I didn't mean to.
Well, Yeah. See, sometimes your true colors come out when you're not expecting it.
Yeah, exactly. I got too comfortable.
You got to go when you call that woman it.
I wasn't. No, I weren't in Alaska. I was on Washington State.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she wasn't even really my girlfriend, but her and I were headed that way, and I didn't realize how she was just a wild thing that wanted to play games. So
have you had a real relationship or just a bunch of one night stands? Not that there's anything wrong with one night stands. Have you ever had like a real relationship?
I have had a couple of real relationships, but I didn't keep them for very long because they scared me because I was young.
Oh, like high school?
Well, like after high school.
Okay.
It was like first. Well, I was in my early 20s, and the first talk of marriage came up, and I ran.
Such bullshit.
Oh, you were going to get married in your early 20s? That's scary.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't want to get married.
To be true.
Absolutely. Let some woman bring up marriage to Lorne. He would not run. This is I hate this. This story actually upsets me because this is such bullshit.
Yeah.
And he's gonna tell another story. Oh, you'll hear because I got a question, and I know someone in the chat will know better than either of you guys will.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, she brought it up.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's scary. Was she somebody from Maine?
Yeah. Yeah, that was in my early 20s.
Right. Oh, that's scary.
So it was like I wasn't ready to get married then.
Yeah. But what you need to do is talk next time you talk to Casey. What was the girl's name? What was her first name? The girl that wanted to marry you up in Maine.
Oh hell, Amanda was one of them. Denise.
You don't remember?
Yeah, he doesn't remember. Let me think. Hold on.
And there's multiple?
There's multiple women that wanted to marry him. And we're about to hear a story that I call extra bullshit on because of a story I think he also tells case 3. So.
All right.
There's another one.
Amanda and Denise.
Yeah.
Did you ever sit down and say like, Amanda, Denise? I'm not ready for this. We just have some fun for a while.
No, I never did. I just broke up with them.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just scared me so much, and I was afraid to even talk about it with them. I don't know, at the time I was young, just didn't want to get married.
Who does?
Wow. And actually, Amanda was when I was 19.
Right. Was she your age? She wanted to get married at 19?
Yeah. Well, it was actually her dad was the one that mentioned it.
Oh, yeah?
It scared the hell out of me. I was working for her dad at the time.
Oh, wow. What were you doing? What kind of work?
Carpentry.
No.
Nice. And then so you dumped her, and then Denise wanted to marry you?
Denise was after Amanda. Actually, I think I was 20 and she was 29.
All right, hold on. Let me get through it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I could understand her wanting to get married. 29, that's pretty old.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, I didn't understand it because I was only 20.
Yeah. Where did you meet her?
But she was
much older.
right in the town that I lived in. She lived just up the road from from the house I was renting.
So you guys dated for a while?
Like 3 months.
Well, that's too short. That's too short a time to get married.
3 months and talking about marriage, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
That's why I ran. I was like, I don't want that right now. 20 years old, certainly weren't ready for that. But, so, I guess, I don't know if she's a secretary or...
So, the woman he's talking about, because it's gonna come up. Remember when he's telling Casey about how he was babysitting for this woman? She had 3 kids.
Yeah.
That's who he's talking about.
Oh, really?
Yes, because he's going to mention it in a little bit here, that she had the 3 kids that he would watch, and then they started dating.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he also tells Tiffany, I think it was his Debbie, about having sex with the 29-year-old when he was 20. Never once did he say, and she wanted to marry me.
No, but he does mention it in his psych evaluation.
That woman wanted to marry him?
Not in the psych evaluation, I'm sorry. In his sexual history class assignment. I think he said he dated her and she wanted to marry him and he ran away. I think he put it in there.
Oh, it's such bullshit. What do you think about this?
You can still suck a dick without a voice.
What do you think of that, Blue Boy? Here.
You can still suck a dick without a voice. Stop.
I mean, that is a fact, though.
It is a fact. It's a true fact.
I don't like how you have that ready to go.
I just wanted to know what you thought about it, because now that you've had time to think about it, do you agree?
You can still suck a dick without a voice.
Do you still agree? Yes or no?
Yeah, I agree with that still.
All right. That's all I wanted to know.
Who is that? They called me, but she said the job has to be filled by the end of June.
Well, there's always positions, so maybe
he still
they
hasn't
had a
asked what the
position
job
there
is
for the end of June, but there's always something. So if it takes you at the end of June and July and August, whenever works for you.
Okay.
You'll find something. That job might be gone, but there'll be another job. There's always a job.
Take your time.
Okay. No, as far as Casey, I don't know how she's gonna react or deal with it. Or,
are you able to talk to her right now?
Am I willing? Well, I could, but she got me on block.
Oh, does she have a habit of? I haven't spoken to her in a long time.
Yeah, she's got her phone.
Okay.
Even though she's not supposed to have it in there, she got it.
Maybe they took it from her.
But she has a habit of whenever she gets mad, she blocks a person.
Yeah. Well, I think what you need to do is just tell her.
Doesn't Lorne do the same thing?
He does.
But trying to put it on her like, just like a woman, when she gets mad, she got a habit of blocking people. You do the same thing, you little bitch.
But before that, he'll hang up and then wait for you to call him. He'll just sit there staring at his phone.
Well, you used to call me when I would do that. You used to.
What changed?
Yeah.
Do what you want.
Reverse psychology.
Reverse psychology, exactly.
Oh, crap.
Women are crazy. You know that. Women are fucking nuts.
Yeah, I know. Boy, are they ever. Holy shit.
Guys are easy to understand. Women, women are crazy. All their little mind games.
Yeah, women be shocked.
Oh, my God. I tell you.
Preach, Paul.
And the sad thing is, I hate to make a woman cry. Well, being raised by my mom, that's all I ever think about is how my mom feels.
Shut your fucking mouth.
If that was the case, right? If Lorne really just thought about what his mom thought and didn't want to put her, would he have gone to the Sting house?
Not just that, but I mean, even more recently than that, he's constantly verbally abusing these women.
Yes, but I'm saying specifically with his mom. Even if all his shit about respecting other women was bullshit, he pretends he cares about his mom so much, and he would never want to do anything without considering her. Would he? Because think about, like, for Lorne, it's bad, but even for his mom, who had nothing to do with the Sting, in that little ass town, everyone knows she's the mother of the pedophile that was on TV.
Yeah.
If you know nothing else about Gwen, you know her son is the pedophile who ripped those other people off before he became known as a pedophile. And that
he ripped people off, yeah, and
she
skipped
grew up
town
there
to go be a pedophile.
She grew up there. She's lived there for a long time. Like, she's had roots in this community, in this small community where everyone knows everything about everyone. And these are the kind of place where you having an association with someone like this could be enough to get you shunned, or you're getting whispers behind your back. And she had nothing to do with this. But did he think about that before he showed up to have sex with a 13-year-old?
Of course not.
No.
His head wasn't in the right place.
That's what
due to his father leaving.
He couldn't say no. How could he say no when she said, "Do you want to come over and sexually assault me?" How could he say no?
Yeah, you can't pass that up.
Yeah, he was counting down the days because he didn't
wasn't
want
saying no to anything at that time.
He was just saying, "Yeah, right." And he did get fired from his job because the guy said, "Do you want to work today?" And Lorne said no. The only thing
You
he could
can't
say
tell
no
Lorne
to.
no. You're gonna tell him who he can't talk to?
No.
He's out of there.
You gonna tell me I can't bullshit around at work and get minimum wage for nothing? Fuck you. How about
Good
you
luck replacing me.
How about you basically go fuck yourself?
Yeah, I wonder what that means.
None of those people in Lorne's life knew at the time that if you treat him wrong, it just triggers him to sleep with a kid.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no one knew it at the time. No one knew it at the. You can't really fault people for not knowing that though, because
it's not something. It's not the first thought I have in my mind when I screw someone over. Is that maybe I shouldn't have done that. They might go f some child.
Yeah.
They might get one of those sexy babies.
Yeah, can you play that ad one more time for me, please?
All right. Oh, I will play it one more time. Oh, you know what? I removed it already.
Of course.
I'll have to reload it. I got a lot of shit going on over here, okay?
Hate making it. Huh?
What do you mean your mom? What do you mean? What are you talking about your mom for?
Oh, well, because I was raised by her. I'm really close to her.
Okay.
And I've always been close to my mom. You know, and being raised by her. My dad was never around, so being raised by my mom, you know, I've always taken close consideration of how she feels, and you know, make sure I treat her right and all that.
All right.
To ever see her cry, even when my grandparents died, just to see her cry then just broke my heart.
Yeah.
It just breaks my heart to see or hear a woman cry.
What about the day you called her from the jail cell?
Yeah, well, that's why you gotta put it
Again, yeah, right? There were probably 2 times where Lorne's mom cried about something that he's done. You know what I mean? Because she doesn't. I bet she cried when he graduated from basic training, because that's like a big deal, and she thought Lorne was on his way. You know, he had some bumps early on, but this is something where he can do 20 years, retire, like he can go make the family proud. And so she probably cried on that day, and then she cried the night he called her on his 37th birthday to tell her that he was in jail for I did something stupid. I didn't do anything, but I did something stupid.
I would love to hear that call. I wish that call was released. Lorne calling from prison to explain to his family.
Hey, do you know what I realized? Connecticut puts you can do a Freedom of Information request and get Connecticut parole board hearings, which are really good. There's some channels that upload those. So when those HVP guys go up for parole, we'll actually be able to get those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and they get questioned. It's like you don't see the people questioning them, but they're like sitting in front of a microphone and they're getting questions about their crimes and what it's some compelling shit that you can find on YouTube.
With it.
Oh wait, hold on. You had a request for something here.
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby. So love made baby soft, with the innocent scent of a cuddly, clean baby that grew up very sexy, informing bath, body lotion, body powder, and body mist. So innocent it may well be the sexiest fragrance around. Love's baby soft, because innocence is sexier than you think. For your baby at Christmas.
I think a lot of people can reject a baby.
Yeah. I don't like the way she licks that sucker thing.
I think the non-blinking direct eye contact.
Yeah.
It's very creepy. That is not a good ad. Official sponsor of JuNegroes.
The official sponsor of tonight's episode is Love's Baby Mist.
It's unfortunate, but hey, it's hard times at JuNegroes.
We'll
Just
take what we
smell
can
like
get.
a sexy baby and stop being bitches. Okay? Not that hard.
What they want. They say they're dating somebody else. Most likely they're not, and they're just saying that to get a rise out of you. And you go, okay, that's fine. You can see whoever you want. You're a big girl. And then they go, huh? He doesn't care about me? And then they latch on to you even harder.
Oh, nice.
They munkle onto your leg, and they're like, they're not letting go after that.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Yeah, Lord.
Yeah.
Jeez, well, God, ain't that ever fucking true? Because Casey, every freaking time she thinks I don't love her or thinks I'm cheating on her, she gets mad or she gets upset.
No.
Then I get a message back, you do love me. With 4 big smiles on it.
With 4
makes
big
me feel
smiles
better
on
to make her feel better.
That's right. So you know, don't munkle onto her. Let her pretend she's playing those games with you, and let her just roll up your back like water on a duck.
Good advice, Lauren.
Then she'll want you even more.
Yeah,
You've dated those girls. You know the drill.
Yeah, I know. It just really sucks to have to go through.
Yeah.
Jesus, doesn't that suck?
I had this girl once. I was dating this girl once. She kept saying she wanted to stick a pickle in my butt. This is back when I dated girls. And I was like, no. And then finally I gave in. And I was like, all right. And then she was like, ew, that's disgusting. I would never do that. So the whole thing was she was just trying to like tease me to get me to do something. And when I said I would do it, she was like disgusted by it.
Reverse psychology.
That's the games these women play.
Well, that's what Casey does. That same exact shit. All kinds of weird shit, sexual shit that she wants to do. Like,
this is her father.
I would say it's so weird that they're like broing out right now.
Lorne thought the movie conversation was strange, but he could talk to Casey's abuser and the father of his girlfriend about the weird sex shit she wants to do.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with that? I don't think.
Are you freaking kidding me? No freaking way am I ever going to do that.
Something weird just to see if you'll do it, just to see if you care enough about her to do it.
Well, I don't know if I can think of any more weird shit than what she's already thought up.
Oh, what did she do that's weird?
Oh, just freaking, just everything.
Yeah.
I mean, she thinks up some bad shit.
Yeah.
One of the things that she thought up, I even told her that okay, I do that with her, but I'd never do it with anyone else.
What is that? What does she want?
I don't think she want me to tell you.
Oh, come on.
You don't think she'd want you after the start of the call was she doesn't want me telling you anything, and now we're talking about sex stuff with your daughter.
We're guys talking. I'm not going to say anything.
It's pals.
Yeah, I know, but I think she kind of wants to keep it between me and her.
Oh, come on, bud. What did she say?
That's weird.
Just the sexual shit. She wants me to lick her asshole.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Lick her asshole.
Why? Why would you tell this man that his daughter wants you to lick her asshole?
And you want to sit down and have dinner with this dude after this?
So, Paul, let's talk about your daughter's asshole and why she wants me to lick it. First of all, right? Am I right? That's so weird, Lorne.
It's also weird that Paul's like, come on, tell me.
Yeah, well, come on, buddy. Tell me. And Lauren's like, you know what? I know you're her abuser and everything, but why shouldn't I tell you about the sex stuff she's into? That's totally normal.
Yeah.
What happens when you don't have porn growing up?
You only have one porn magazine.
Yeah. This is
The
what happened.
communal one.
I
that
think
was
so.
unconstituted.
It's I don't know. That's fucking Christ.
When she tells you something weird, you just say "good" and you, and move on.
Yeah.
That's what I should say. It's good and you.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know, Paul. She's your daughter.
Wow.
I don't have any control anymore. She's a grown woman.
Oh my God. I'm tossing my mind on how to deal with her and how to.
Well, try that. What did you call that? Reverse psychology? Try that.
Yeah, the reverse.
Lorne invented that.
You're gonna have to take your advice on that.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna have to take your advice on that.
Right.
That's obviously what she wants. So I'm frustrated. Very frustrating. But
Yeah, I hear you. He said, but we have, the marketing firm. They're always looking for data entry people or mailroom people. We have a framing business where they frame houses. We have paper routes. You might be too old for a paper route, but if you want to do it, they throw you a bike. That bike's not your style, though. There's all kinds of stuff. There's kitchen jobs. There's jobs and jobs and jobs. There's always somebody looking for something somewhere.
There any truck driving jobs?
Oh, I'm sure we could get a truck driving job. Yeah. Yeah, you like driving trucks?
Yeah, whatever you want, Lord.
That way I'm not stuck inside all the time. And
bro, what a beggars can't be fucking choosers.
Yeah, you are a pedophile with no skills.
And he's
this man's offering you jobs, like any job you're gonna want, basically.
Yeah, well, do you have anything doing what I don't want to work outside my comfort zone, and I'm a truck driver, so I really only want to do that. He said framing houses, and Lauren's like, well, I don't want to do anything where I'm working indoors. Where do you think they're framing these houses?
Being outside and being able to see things and
being able to see things.
Not being around a bunch of people. That would be awesome.
Yeah, but you're good with people. You'd be good in like sales or something.
No.
I am, but with my charge on me and me being on the show, it kind of limits me to be able to be out in the public and do the sales and stuff like that.
Ah, so you want something more where you're by yourself. Okay, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, like in a truck, driving a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also have to figure out find out all the rules and the laws of California for being on the registry and all that.
What you got to do is tell your PO. I think you got to fill out a form and say you're moving out there, and then they approve it, and then you send something to the California people and say, hey, I'm moving out here on this date, and then they approve it, and then you go. So I think you got to fill out a couple of forms.
I think there's for me to live at a certain place, I think there has to be, like back here, it has to be a certain distance from the schools and parks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I could find all that out. I don't know what it is for sure. It's probably the same rules that you have now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you can send me the
I will,
paperwork.
yeah. And you got to get back on YouTube. Do your music.
Yeah, well, no, that's another thing I have to find out if I have to take a class out there, because back here I have to take a class back here. Some states don't require you to take a class and all that.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay.
Don't know.
Have to be all the information I'll need for probation and all that.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you have to finish that class before you get back on YouTube, or can you just get back on YouTube?
My probation officer wants me to finish the class before I get back on YouTube.
They want
I can go on the internet. She made me sign a thing saying that I wouldn't go on social media until I finish the class.
Well, finish the class, man. When's it over?
Wow, it's only supposed to take like a year and a half to do, from what the guy said.
If you admit to what
I've
you
already
did.
spent 4.5 years in the class, so and then when I finished the book and everything,
right,
and then they wound up wound up changing providers, and so they made me start the class all over again.
But
So,
only him.
yeah,
like an hour a
then
week
they
or
come, yeah, an hour and a half a week.
They have a crash
And then
course
they-
where you can do like 8 hours a day for like 2 weeks and be done with it?
I know. It's not the way that they do it here.
Ugh.
It's
So you got another year
I
and a half
don't
to
even.
go?
Wow, man, that's just. It all depends on what the counselor says, and how the counselor feels and how he scores my score sheet, which I didn't even know was a score sheet before when I was in the other class. And they had me at 42% after 4.5 years. I'm like, we need 42%. I finished the book.
Right.
So that's like I went out through
Yeah,
all
the book's
kinds of
like
crap
15%
during that
of
4.5 years.
And for him acting like he didn't know that. So you finished the book and you were just sitting there wondering when they were gonna like hand you your cap and tassel.
And I mean, have you seen the answers he puts in the book? I wouldn't even consider that completing the book.
Yes. That book is incomplete. That's an insult to
Yeah.
the class.
You filled out the book with all the wrong answers. You didn't finish the book.
I got a perfect score on my SATs. I filled out every answer. That's not how it works. You got them all wrong. That thing is, like, he has no idea. That book is what you would use as an example to someone to show this is how you would not pass this class.
Yeah, these are the wrong ways to answer these questions.
This is someone who clearly isn't taking responsibility and is showing that they're not ready to be done with this class. I get it, ma'am. I'll start putting in more effort.
Slothcat?
Okay.
So wait, why did they not pass you then? Why did they give you 42.5%?
No, I don't know. They didn't explain anything to me. I didn't even know about the score thing until I talked to my lawyer. And my lawyer told me about the score thing. I was like, hell, I never even knew about that.
You should say
it's called a grade.
They only half informed me on a lot of stuff. Yeah, well, it's all a money game.
Money game.
You have to pay for this?
Well, no.
No, the federal government pays for it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Ready?
Because of being a federal charge.
Right.
If it was a state charge, then I'd have to pay for it myself.
Ugh.
But where it's federal charge, the federal government has to pay for it.
Oh, there you go. You
So
lucked
which means
out.
Taxpayers.
So his thing is, since I'm the one in there on federal charges, they want to keep me there because the government's paying for it. So they'll just keep me there and the government will keep paying. The other people who pay out of pocket, of course, they don't want to keep those guys there because they know they only have so much money.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, so it's all a big money game. And I'm sure it was his mom or someone came up with that. He didn't come up with that on his own. But
The
someone would have said,
taxpayers.
yeah, someone would have said that. They're just keeping you in there to keep taking taxpayer money.
Good, fuck them.
Yeah.
Pay for it. It's bullshit.
Yes. Especially after taking it 4.5 years already and finishing the book, and they want me to do the same thing all over again.
Exactly.
I would willingly deduct money from my paycheck to keep him in class for the rest of his life. I don't care. Like, I'll pay for it.
I love that he's still in class. He needs
Yeah.
to be in class.
Yeah, he's all, the poor taxpayers have to pay for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
The taxpayers want to protect their
Yeah.
children.
Yeah,
from
we
people
want
like
you there.
Yeah, they're good with it. The taxpayers got together and said it's fine.
But he's trying to let you know that you're wasting money because he's not learning nothing.
That's true.
That's true.
I weren't even paying attention.
But, all right, well, if you can send the paperwork out to me and all that, we can figure out all the stuff that we need, then.
All right, excellent.
That would be awesome.
All right, awesome. Good talking to you, my friend.
All right, thanks, Paul. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Mike.
Bye.
Right. So you guys want to do one more? It's 6 minutes.
Sure.
This one is Lorne on the phone. So after the call, Lorne gets on the phone with Marsha Mathers to discuss the job.
Hello?
Hi, is Lorne Armstrong there, please?
Right here.
Hi, this is Miss Mathers calling from Paul Mauro's office. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. I know we talked before about the job offer that Paul was offering you.
Yeah.
I was unaware that you lived so far out of state. So the original
Yeah,
position.
I live a couple miles out of state.
Okay.
Well, I'm not quite sure where you live. He just said you're quite far from out of California.
In Maine.
Oh, in Maine.
In Maine. Yeah, way on the East Coast.
Oh, I've never been to Maine. I hear it's beautiful though.
It is. Until it gets too humid.
Oh, I hate humid weather.
What is this?
Yeah, 80-some-odd% humidity becomes a little exhausting after a while.
Oh, I can imagine. But the country life, that's where I would like to be. I don't like the city.
Oh.
No? Are you in the city right now?
Yeah, we're in Los Angeles.
Yeah, you're in Los Angeles, so you're definitely in the city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Paul said you'd be calling me.
Oh, yes. I was calling regarding the job. I know you're not going to be available for the June one we were originally offering. Correct?
Yeah.
So Paul was sort of telling me what would be more up your alley, and we have something coming up in the end of August, I believe.
Okay.
Sounds promising.
That would be at Angel's Gate Lighthouse. It is a lighthouse position.
Okay, can you hang on? I'm gonna write it down so I can remember it.
It's a lighthouse position.
Yeah. And yeah, spoiler alert, the lighthouse is haunted. The lighthouse is haunted and
By the
Casey
ghost of a pedophile?
Well, no, that'll be in the future when Lorne dies there. But for now, it's just haunted. It's haunted with, I believe, a non-pedophile ghost.
Ooh, cool.
But it's haunted, and Casey is afraid of it. But Lorne doesn't know that yet. That comes up on the next call.
The rest of the paper. No, that's okay.
Lorne's
Lorne's
getting paper and pen from
I
someone to
sorry,
write
I
down.
quite small. Okay, it's Angels. Oh, all right. Okay, Angels. Okay, say that again.
Angel's Gate Lighthouse. It's a lighthouse maintenance position. Operation and maintenance.
Okay, operation maintenance.
Yes.
Like he would have any clue what to do.
Would be...
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Blue Boy, when
Yes.
is a lighthouse operational?
When the sun goes down.
Okay. So your hours would probably be what?
8 p.m. till 4 in the morning.
Okay, that's what I would assume. All right, let's hear it.
From Sunday to Thursday, dusk to dawn.
Sunday, Thursday. Dusk to dawn. I mean, that's second shift. All right, I guess that'll work anyway.
So many jokes.
I guess that will work anyway.
Yeah, what did you think, idiot? It's a lighthouse.
He's real. At first I thought he was joking, but he's not. He's really
No,
wait.
he's serious.
This is a second shift job. What about
You didn't tell me that.
Let me do the day. What's the day guy doing? Maybe he'll switch with me.
How do the ships see in the daytime?
What's that lighthouse guy? I know Paul. Tell Paul I want to be the daytime guy. Move that guy tonight.
It's $1,500 per week, but you have free living quarters, free Wi-Fi, heat, electricity, cable TV, that sort of thing. So you'd be living on premises at the lighthouse.
Honestly, I would take this job.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. And then that comes with your medical, dental, vision insurance, 120 hours paid time off per year, your 401k, tuition reimbursement, and that's...
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to write all this.
Yes, tuition reimbursement, and I want you to, because he's going to bring that back up.
Sorry.
Okay, I mean 20 hours off per year, which would be what, 4 weeks?
3 weeks.
I believe so.
4 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. It'd be 3 weeks. Okay, and medical, dental, vision, 120 hours off per week, per year.
Yes.
And what else did you say?
401k.
Oh, 401k.
Yes.
Okay.
And tuition reimbursement, but
Does that mean pedophile school too?
What if I don't want to go to college?
There.
Then you don't get it.
You just don't go. It's reimbursement. But why would you tell the person asking you this, what if I don't want to go to college? What if I don't want to get better, be
what if I
smarter?
don't want to better myself?
Yeah. You're going to pay for me to go to school? No, thanks.
Can
I'm
I just have the
pedophile.
money instead of not going to college?
Like, oh my, that's so weird that he would ask that. And he probably asks these in real jobs too.
He would interrupt her to ask that question.
What if I don't want to go to college? It's like do I need a dental too if I don't want to go to the dentist?
What?
Huh? Can you hear me?
I couldn't hear you.
Just
I can hear
play
you
the
now.
call.
Great.
then that's
Then I don't have to, right?
He's full of jokes.
Okay,
This would start in September.
it'll start in September. The end of September?
The start
Or
of
the beginning of September?
Who says that the job starts in September and it's the end of September?
He bad listening skills already. He's proven that he can't even do that.
If you ask me about it and I say, hey, BlueBoy, you start in October, would you be like, October 31st?
Oh, so yeah, the first, yeah.
Sorry, on Halloween?
So when November starts? Yeah.
No. October 1st.
The very last day of October.
And you would be having training with the previous operator for 3 weeks. His contract ends mid-September.
Okay. Okay, so it'd be like 2 weeks training.
She just said 3.
Okay. You can send the paperwork out to me. And
Yes, that's
then
what
I
I'm
can.
calling for. I need your address.
Okay, it's 388
Okay.
West Ridge Road.
Okay.
Cornville. Cornville.
Okay.
Maine, ME. Yes. 04976.
04976. Great. Do you have any other
Okay.
questions?
No?
Perfect. I guess if you do, you can just call Paul. Otherwise, it's been great talking to you.
All right, you too. Thank you very much. What was your name again?
My name is,
Yep. You've done this before. Just tell the man your name. Ready?
Miss Mathers, but everybody calls me, Lynn.
My name is
Lynn?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you spell
Lynn.
I gotta hear that one more time.
Otherwise, it's been great talking to you.
All right, you too. Thank you very much. What was your name again?
My name is,
Let me think
Miss
about
Mathers, but everybody calls me, Lynn.
it. Come on.
Lynn?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you spell your last name?
Mathers.
Martha Mathers.
My first name is Marsha.
Okay, Mathers.
Marsha Mathers.
Mathers, yeah.
Okay.
First name
Everybody
is
calls you
Marsha
Lynn?
Lynn. My first name is Marsha Lynn, but I just go by Lynn.
Like Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, okay. So Lynn.
Lynn.
All right, perfect. That's my middle name too.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really? What a coincidence.
All right, thank you.
Great.
She's like, it's not a common name. She's like, actually trying to continue to talk, and Lauren's just so ready to hang up.
Well, yeah, he got the job information.
You need to go call Casey.
Oh, yeah. What's your name again? Person I just gave my address to?
Yeah, you have to understand, I've been trolled a lot before, so I'm really careful about these things.
So
And
I'm
what
going to
did you
write
say
your
was?
name down.
Marshall
Lynn
Mathers.
Mathers?
Okay. Hey,
Lynn
that's my middle
Oh,
name.
what a small world.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
So look, that was the end of the call. There is another call after this that's 16 minutes if you guys want to listen to that one. Or if you're done, Blue Boy, I know it's late where you are.
We can go. We can play one more.
Hey, so, what's up with Casey being afraid of a place that might be haunted?
I don't know. What'd she say?
Well, I asked her. I told her about the job offer, and I asked her if she had ever heard of Angel Gate's Lighthouse.
Right.
And she said, yeah, that place is haunted.
Oh,
So
she loves that place. She loves the water. What are you talking about?
Well, I asked her. I said, "Are you afraid of living in a haunted place?" She never answered me. Not at all. She might not give the answer at the time or whatever, but she hasn't answered me back yet. So I think, well, I'll talk to Paul, see what he has to say, and what he thinks about.
She's at the beach every day doing her yoga, getting a suntan, swimming. She loves the water. That would be her dream.
That's what I figured too. Was it should be right next to the water, and
yeah,
she loves it. So
yeah,
I didn't see any problem with it.
So how is she doing? Does she have a phone in there?
As far as I know, she's doing good.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Right.
I mean, I think it would probably be good if you gave her a call and well, actually, I don't know if you can give her a call because
I don't think she's supposed to take calls in there, right?
Yeah,
she didn't smuggle her phone, did she? Did she smuggle her telephone in there again?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She's your daughter, so you know her.
Yeah, she's always up with the shenanigans.
Yeah.
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 It makes it interesting.
It does.
To say the least.
Right. Oh, so Lynn said you sounded cute. You might have to fight her off when you get out here. Lynn said you sounded cute.
Lynn said I sounded cute.
Oh,
that's what she said. She goes, "He sounds cute."
So my question is, how does he not remember Marshall Lynn Mathers as Michelle Simpson?
You're seriously asking that?
I mean, because Yap Yap also has a very distinctive voice. How does he just again another voice that just rolls off his back and it's just okay, sure.
That's why there's sometimes I think like it must sound different through the phone to him.
No, I don't think so. I think he's just an idiot.
You think he's just dumb? All right, you're probably right. He's just dumb.
He thinks there's 6 voices. There's Dan. there's a Joey, a Dan, and then the woman voice. And then Black Voice. I'm sure Black Voice has a very distinct sound to him. Like Tyrone.
Tyrone?
Thank you, Bob.
Yes, best friend from the Air Force.
I kind of love your daughter.
Well, she loves you too, I think.
She tells me
She tells you what?
She tells me that she does.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Well, there you go then.
I hope she does.
Okay. You hope? Well, she said she does, right?
Oh, yeah, she says it all the time. I hope she does.
Well, why do you hope she does if she says she does?
Just because I'm just watching her up and down the ways that she's acting. I mean, we've only been together 3 months now, I think, and she really hasn't way on it at all. It's just the most odd ways that she acts sometimes. It makes it difficult to really know.
Right.
But I don't know. I guess from when we first started to now, I guess she has come a little ways.
How so? What kind of progress do you see her making?
Oh, I don't believe she's cheating on me anymore. I don't believe she's trying to cheat on me anymore.
Good.
She's not cheating or trying to cheat on him anymore. Those are good signs.
That's better than what she was doing.
Yeah. She's not even trying anymore.
I don't believe that. It doesn't mean that she's not.
Good point.
I don't want to throw anything out because I don't know for sure, but I don't believe she is, especially after the last thing that happened.
What happened?
What's that? What's the last thing?
I didn't tell you anything about her because remember, she didn't want me to talk to you about me and her.
She doesn't want you talking to me. I understand.
Yeah. Well, she was on the phone with me, and she was trying to have phone sex with me, and I didn't want to have phone sex, and
good.
She
She's in sex rehab. She shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Why is this a story you're telling your dad?
She wanted to call him Emma's boyfriend, Dan.
Oh yeah, Big Dick Dan. Yeah. Oh yeah.
She tried. I don't know. Did you say it again? She done it before?
No, he said Big Dick Dan.
I thought he was gay.
Well, he's bi.
Oh.
Has Casey tried to have sex with him before?
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought you said that she. I thought you said it again. I was like, huh? But she tried to have phone sex with him with me on the phone.
Okay.
And I let it go for a minute right up till Dan started in getting into it with her. Then I interrupted and I said, "All right, Dan, that's enough."
Okay.
And
would you tell this story to anyone ever?
No.
I mean, and you know the call he's talking about, right?
No. When was it?
It was definitely when Lockhart was playing Casey, but she's on the phone with Dan and Lorne's listening. Lorne's like, "Go call him, call him," and Lorne hears them start like sex talking, and then he gets Dan in there. He's like, I'm not gonna ruin things. I'm not gonna tell Ember.
Yes.
And then like immediately starts threatening to tell Ember.
Scared the hell out of Dan.
So it was okay until Dan was giving her attention, and then it was a little too much to take. I bet get a little jealous.
Yeah, jealousy.
Right.
Well, no, jealousy is just wrong. You get your fucking boyfriend on the phone. You're certainly not gonna. One of the things you're not gonna do is try to have phone sex with another guy while your boyfriend's on the phone.
Well, you know what they say, Lauren? They say it's not gay in a three-way.
Oh. You're that Slothcat?
It's not a three-way when I'm not involved, though.
If there's a woman in the room,
Lorne had an excellent point. It's not a three-way if I'm not involved, though.
It's not a three-way. It's not a three-way if I'm sitting in the corner just watching.
I wonder how many people have told him that before. Like, yeah, Lorne, you're having sex right now. You just sit there though.
It's not a three-way if I'm at home and I don't know anything about it. It's not.
A little bit, right?
Just to see how far they would go.
Like an experiment.
Yeah.
Nope, just to see a trust thing.
You trust her?
So what happened? Did you hang up or did they stop?
They saw him because it freaked Dan out. Dan didn't know that I was there.
Oh, okay.
And then I told Emma about it while Dan was on the phone.
Okay.
And, well, shit's been a little tricky for about 4 or 5 days.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're all trying to get back into it, being able to talk to each other stuff. And it's been a little rough, but we're getting back to it.
Good. I think you'll be a calming influence on her. You're a stable guy. You have a lot of experience.
Yeah.
With women, you'll know how to handle her.
I love her, and
you gotta save up for that diamond ring.
I got this job that you're handing me. I'll take one and save up for that.
Exactly.
The lighthouse job.
Yeah, I was serious. I would marry Carrie. I would marry Casey the very next day that I was.
Carrie.
Well, you're gonna have to get a nice ring before you ask her to marry you. You can't just marry her without pulling out a diamond.
Hell, I've already asked her to marry me 3 or 4 different times. She's asked me twice.
But there's been 6 requests to get married, yet you're not engaged yet. How's that work? It sounds like bullshit.
You gotta have a big rock there. She's not gonna go for no, cubic zirconia. You need a big, 2-carat diamond at least.
Well, I'm not gonna go. She can do it the country boy way.
I don't know if she's gonna go with that. You gotta start saving your pennies.
Well, no, for me, no, not what I can give her.
Are you working right now?
You have nothing.
Are you working right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, doing the truck.
Yeah.
Good.
But yeah, the lighthouse job, I am very interested in that. No, I'm not believing her. No worries about haunted crap.
Nah.
I'm just trying to think about Casey.
Would you like to work in a haunted lighthouse?
Me personally?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't fuck with black people don't fuck with haunted houses.
It's a haunted lighthouse, though.
Exactly. Well, okay, first of all, black folks don't fuck around with lighthouses. So the last thing I'm going to do is fuck around with a haunted lighthouse? No. The minute I see some, right, Slothcat, you move into a home and you see some haunted activity, how long are you staying in the house?
I mean, I don't really mind haunted activity.
No, I'm talking poltergeist.
Well, and especially...
no. Poltergeist and demons? No.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying.
I turn into the black dude from Three Stooges.
Exactly.
It's not a demon, though. It's a ghost.
Well, a ghost is different.
It's
haunted. We don't know.
But if I saw one of you guys skulking around a lighthouse at nighttime, I'm definitely calling the cops. So
well, first of all,
that's also a problem.
You wouldn't see one of us because when the last time you watched something other than that Disney movie with black ghosts? I watched many ghost documentaries and there's never been a black ghost.
No,
okay?
Blue Boy watched the Haunted Hathaways. His mom let him watch the Haunted Hathaways for half the season.
In Louisiana is nothing but black ghosts. Slothcat.
Exactly. So you see he has watched the Haunted Hathaways.
Well, those are like witch doctor people down there.
No. They have like former slaves. They turn into ghosts.
Slave ghosts? I never seen a slave ghost.
Former slaves that turn into ghosts.
The former slaves, they turn into ghosts.
Have you been to New Orleans before?
I have, yeah.
Did you see any haunted ghost stories?
No, I was there for Mardi Gras when I was stationed in Biloxi.
Oh, I bet that was cool.
It was actually, yeah.
I was there to see ghosts.
Okay, well, we were there for very different reasons. I saw titties. I saw titas. You saw ghosts. So we both had fun, though. I'm sure
we both had good times in different ways.
I was drinking spirits, and you was looking for them with your parents.
Yeah.
Well, save up. You can't ask her to marry you without a diamond. That's just not the way it's done here.
Normally I wouldn't, but she was the one that asked me to marry her first.
Right, but when she says that, she means
dude, that is so childish.
Give me a diamond.
So he doesn't need to get her a ring.
Yeah, well, I don't want her expecting the big, huge rock because love's not based on a big rock.
Okay. Yeah, you tell that to her.
There's got to be a rock. It shows commitment.
Well, there'll be a rock. I just don't want her basing our love on a big rock.
Yeah. Nothing crazy. What do they say? 2 months salary. So what's that? About $12,000. You could do that.
Oh, if I get a job in with you, I'd be able to.
Isn't there a rule on how much you're supposed to spend?
It's supposed to be like two. Well, that quote unquote rule was set by the diamond industry. And
Big
actually, if you
diamonds.
look at the history of how diamonds became like the de facto wedding ring, it was a bunch of bullshit where they basically paid off like Hollywood producers to put engagements with diamond rings in movies and media, so that people believe that's what you're supposed to do. But it's supposed to be 2 months' salary. So for Lorne, like $80 to $90.
Explain to me your business. What exactly do you do? Are you a contractor? What do you do?
A contractor? He got you a job at a lighthouse. How is he a contractor?
He's just a man who can get you jobs.
he's a pussy. He's a pussy man.
Like all kinds of different jobs.
I don't have any jobs, my friend. I own some businesses. I own different interests. So when companies are going out of business, I take them over.
Oh, so you like Richard Gere, and Pretty Woman.
Of course,
that's what he did.
Of course,
pretty much.
In that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
I have no further questions.
Of course, one of those businesses is Lighthouse.
Lighthouse keeping.
A failing lighthouse business.
Wait a second. What lighthouse is going out of business?
We can't afford to keep the doors open. It's time to sell.
Well, yesterday I was thinking, because you mentioned carpentry and all kinds of different things, and I was like, well, you must be into contracting
and lighthouses.
And
no, I'm not a contractor, but I have companies that frame houses and some restaurants, all kinds of different things. The lighthouse is the best, though. You can go fishing right out your window.
Well,
if it's anything like
I'm a country boy, but I don't like
any part of it.
No, yeah, you stay the fuck out of the lighthouse.
Fishing.
No.
Hey, yeah, I know a lot of country boys do, but I'm a country boy that doesn't like fishing.
He said before he likes fishing, though.
I know. I love going on the boat and just relaxing.
Yeah, you can go on a boat and just relax.
All your life is relaxing. You don't need to do it on a boat.
Yeah, and also he likes going on boats and doing that. When did he do that ever?
And relaxing from what? Bitch, you're unemployed.
Just not big on fishing.
Okay.
Oh, maybe you learn.
Huh?
Maybe you learn. You're not scared of worms or anything, are you?
I've touched worms many times before, and they don't really bother me. I'm really not into worms. I'm not into getting fish.
I don't think most people who fish do it because they're into worms.
That's not why you do it? I love the feeling of worms wriggling in my hands. That's why I do it.
Oh, you can just buy a case of worms if that's what you want. But he's like, well, I'm not really into worms. So,
There's also other ways to fish. You don't need a worm.
There are. Yeah, there's other bait you can use.
I'm a country boy with a little bit of an edge.
No.
An edgy country boy. Okay.
You're stupid.
An edgy country boy.
All right. Well, I'm telling you, save that paycheck from your work, man.
He likes to cling to that identity. What he means is he's a hillbilly.
Yes. Yeah. That's it. Not a country boy. There's nothing country boy about it. Because he likes country music, he thinks he's a country boy. Not a country.
You were a man born in a rural area.
That's it.
Who's poor. That's not country boy.
With very little education and even less opportunity. It's not a country boy. No one's writing a country song about that, man.
Checks. Save a few $100s every week. When you get out here, you can have a nice big diamond to give her.
Oh, nice.
Well, I get out.
Unless Lynn gets her hooks into you first.
More than you make.
Were they trying to set up the Lynn character? I feel like that'd have been good.
I think so. Yeah, I think they were just trying to set up to see if Lorne would try and cheat again.
He definitely would have. He was flirting with her.
Again with Yap. Yeah. Oh yeah. When she was talking about how Maine was beautiful and she wanted to get out of the city, he was a second away from. You can come live with me.
You want to marry me?
You can come out to Maine.
Are you cheating on me?
Here.
All on the same call.
You're working. Save a little bit on every paycheck. You know? You there, Lauren?
He's masturbating. Give him a minute.
But
The fuck? Are you okay?
That
Oh yeah.
questions that I have to ask. Questions that I have to answer. I don't even know what the questions are.
You have questions you want
Does that
answered,
make
but
any
you don't
sense
know
to
what
you?
the questions are?
Man, he's dumb.
Yeah, I know that probably doesn't make any sense to you.
No, it makes plenty of sense.
Oh, okay. You know the word surreal.
Do I know what?
You know the word surreal?
I know the word surreal, yes.
Okay. That's kind of what I feel like right now.
Why is that?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
How do I word it?
The words to is that a song? I'm assuming.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Could this really be true that all my dreams could come true, that I could be the woman that I love and an awesome job?
And learn how to fish.
You know,
Is he about to cry?
yeah, well, I already know how to fish. It's just I'm not big on it.
Oh. Well, yeah, but there's the girl and the job, too. Those are good, too.
But mainly the fishing.
But there's a lot of women out here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, well, if I have your daughter, I don't care about anybody else.
Hmm. You're a one-woman man. Like my friend
I
William.
get away with having more.
You know that country singer?
There's a song called "Real" by a guy named James Wesley, and it's the first verse discusses how so-called reality television shows are peddled as real examples of love when they're anything but. The chorus then goes on to show off everything that is really real in life. The second verse focused mostly on farming. I'm almost positive this is a song he's talking about. Compares popular reality show titles with real-life situations like a drought, floods, and check fraud. The coda continues with this theme as the real-life comparisons get increasingly more stark. Offshoring of jobs in Mexico, family homelessness, presumably stemming from spousal abuse. This is the context of these are the lyrics to the song BlueBoy.
It's like, this is a horrible song.
Harm foreclosure, and finally the death of a military serviceman. And that's real. We might have to listen to this.
Yeah, we have to play off with that one.
Yeah, we're almost we've got just a few more minutes on this one, so let me see if I can get it.
William Monroe Dirk.
Who?
His name's William Monroe Dirk. He's a country star. He lives out in San Jose, California. I'll put you in touch with him.
Who?
William Monroe Dirk. D-I-R-C-K.
I don't know him. I know Dirk's family.
Yeah. Well, no, this guy is out here, and he's a big country star. He kind of got big on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll try to hook you guys up. He's got a studio. Mike Secant, producer, and Sarah Secant, secretary. I'll put you guys together.
No, Lauren doesn't like this idea.
Yeah, but if you put me together him, you wouldn't be able to make much money off that, would you?
Well, we'll see. You know,
what?
You can get some
I don't
recording
even know
time.
what they're even talking about anymore.
That guy William, you remember William Monroe Dirk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they're talking about putting him in the studio together to record some albums because Lorne told him he could sing, and Lorne doesn't want to be part of a duo. He's not looking for a Brooks and Dunn situation.
Oh yeah, he's a solo man.
He's a Garth Brooks, right? So he's frustrated that Paul would even consider putting him in the studio with someone because this man is a Jordan, and Jordan's not going to sing "Happy Birthday" with you. Everyone's going to sing it separately.
See what comes out. You never know.
To be honest, Paul, you know, if you did anything for me that has to do with country, with country music,
yeah,
I'd rather not have anybody else involved.
Yeah.
So that way, you'd be able to make more money off just having stuff to do with me.
Okay.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Anybody else, you'd have to wind up fucking giving them a percentage of the money, and I don't believe it would be worth it because all I'd have to do is concentrate, and I think Casey would make me concentrate.
Well, I'll hook you up with Mike Satan. He's got the studios there. He looks like he's 12 years old, but he's a genius with putting up music together. So we'll maybe have you have some time with Mike.
I know you don't like Emma, but I would want her involved in some stuff because she knows a lot about the computers. She'd be able to get her stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Emma's a good singer. Maybe you should do a duet with her.
Well, no, I'm not saying do it well with her because Emma can sing, but she can't sing big enough to be in country music.
I think Emma's actually a better singer than Lawrence.
Ember would fuck around singing songs as Winnie and sound 1,000 times better than Lorne.
She sounds so much better.
She's fine. She doesn't have a voice to be a country music singer.
Get the hell out of here, Lorne.
Why do these like local people think they so like
talented?
Super duper talented.
Well, that's what makes you a local is not understanding, right? Your own issues. And they also they talk about other people doing shit. Like when Jesse would be talking about people doing the exact same shit she was doing. Like these people are falsely accusing people. You mean the exact same thing you're doing? No,
they are
listening.
Narcissists and they are stupid.
Yes.
Which is like a recipe for a locale.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Like all Queen of Spade, all of them. They all share that the narcissism and lack of accountability. That's also a big one. Because if they were constantly like apologizing and looking real remorseful, people wouldn't be fucking with them. But like you have to have that
perfect recipe to create a locale.
Look, y'all take the N word out of y'all songs, and I'll stop saying it.
Yeah, that's what you said. What about it, Wes? You don't like that? That they tell you what, Wes? You take the N word out of your song, and I'll stop saying it. Well, actually, don't. I'm not in charge.
Wait,
of those.
What?
That's what Queen of Spades said.
What song?
There was some rap that she did where she's saying the N word over and over again, and people were calling her out for it. And so she was like, "What's wrong, Wes? You don't like that I say the N word? I tell you what." Y'all stop saying them in your songs, and I'll stop saying them in mine.
You all stop singing them, so you control. You're the emperor of black people.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do get to speak at the conference, but I'm not exactly the emperor.
So she was saying, if every black person stopped saying the N-word, she will stop saying it.
She'll stop saying it.
She'll stop putting it in the song. She never said she'll stop saying it.
She'll stop putting it in her raps. But until then, like, what's the issue? Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you can say it, why can't I?
Yeah, well, it's not me. If Biggie can say it, why can't she? And it's my issue. I need to go and get them to stop.
Yeah, you go fix it, stupid.
Yeah, go fix it. Stop complaining.
He's not that good of a singer? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're saying you're a better singer than Emma?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Emma won't agree with you either. Won't disagree with you.
Emma won't disagree with you.
Emma thinks she's a better singer than you?
No, she doesn't.
Oh, she thinks
she does not.
Okay.
Yeah, she just likes to do stuff for fun.
Oh, okay.
I'm a professional.
But she believes in me and believes in my singing.
Oh, okay.
All right, Lauren, you got any other questions?
Not yet, but there might be some in the future, Paul. So
all right. I got to do some stuff, but I'll be around like in an hour or two, or we'll talk to you whenever.
Okay, hey, send Casey a text and just so that she knows you're thinking about her.
Aw.
Okay.
Who are you?
I think it's on her mind because you're her dad.
Okay, thank you.
Because you're her dad. I don't think there's ever been a call where I thought he was more like mentally retarded than this one.
You really see a different side of Lorne in the Paul calls.
When he's like sober and not yelling, he is stupid.
He's very stupid. Very stupid. And the shit that he'll just willingly talk to another person. Like, this is not just another person, not just another stranger, but her father. And already he knows that she wants you to toss her salad and all this shit, and you're just telling him this. And he is her abuser.
He doesn't think about that, and just the way he says things, he's so dumb.
So it's actually the next call, which we'll start on next time, that's the call where Lorne wants Paul to come out to Maine to meet his mom. He wants Lorne.
Why?
Well,
The
it's
parents
going
need
to
to
help.
meet. That's a big step in a relationship when the parents meet each other.
Yes, yeah. That's a huge step. So Lorne wants, well, really it's because he's got some apprehensions about the job, and it's because the sex offender class gave Lorne some food for thought.
I wonder what it could have been.
It's such a good call. I'm really sad that we didn't get to it tonight, but we'll start with it next time.
Okay.
And
These are great. I've never heard them before, so it's like listening to new Lorne calls all the time.
Yeah, no, I like the Paul stuff, and of course the calls will be linked in the description, so you can see everything. Before we do sign out with our sign outs to make it official, I do want to listen to a little bit of this James Wesley song, Real.
Channels and there ain't much on tonight, but reality shows about some folks' so-called lives. A pretty girl cries 'cause she don't get a rose, but she'll find love next year on her own show, and they call that real. Real is a hand you hold 57 years. It's a band of gold trembling with fear. It's the first long tear down an old man's face, watching his angels slipping away. His heart's so broke, it's never gonna heal. I call that real.
That was terrible.
I hated every second of that.
Every second of that was terrible. That's a horrible
It sounded like
song.
I wrote it, and I had a Fiverr guy record it.
It does sound like a song you would get made for free, or like an AI wrote it.
That was awful.
But it does seem like a song Lorne would like.
That's totally a Lorne song. As soon as I saw what the song was about, I knew this was. There's a lot of songs called Real, a lot of them, but I knew this was the one.
That had to be the one.
This is the one that Lorne would hear, and a tear would go down his face. Because
Off an old man's face. That's what I call real.
57 years, bro, and the gold ring trembling in fear, because it's not always going to be sunshine and roses. Sometimes Lorne's going to come home drunk, and he's a pedophile.
You know what I call that? Call it being human.
I call that real.
No, when Lorne said, I call that being human.
Yeah, I know, but the song just said I'd call that.
Yeah, but Lorne said,
I call that being human. Oh, you should have replied. I'd call that real. And then oh my God, he would have lost it. He would have cried. The waterworks would have.
He would have cried. my God, Baby is my favorite song.
Slothcat, why don't you hit us with your outro, make it official.
Woo, daddy! Thanks for joining us on JuNegroes. I'm Coco Be Sure. That's Westmost. That's Blue Boy. We'll see you next time, JuNegroes.
Nice. Now, of course, if you are looking for a fresh new look and you're hungry and you have bad credit or you're on Social Security, where are you gonna go, Blue Boy?
You're gonna go see the Special Man.
At Frankie and Johnny's.
I say, this must be Frankie and Johnny at St. Claude and Franklin, home of the easiest credit men in town.
Newlyweds? Bankrupt? On Social Security? When the others say no, we say yes.
Let them have it with no problem.
Man, I've been everywhere. Everywhere I go, they say no credit, no deal. I need some credit now.
You come to the right store, baby. See the Special Man. Let them have it.
Yeah, you're right.
I say. Who say I say? Frankie say I say. When all the other stores says no, Frankie says yes. See the Special Man. Let them have it with no problem. Come see Frankie and Johnny, the easiest credit store in town. And we've got 30 years of making your bad credit good.
I got the credit!
I say, when you buy from me, you get chicken box free.
Right now, Frankie and Johnny's is going to let you have a free 10 or 5-piece chicken box.
Tastes like mama.
I got the credit!
Tastes just like Mama's.
Seriously, guys, go spend $1,000 or more. You get a 10-piece. $200 to $999. You're gonna get a free 5-piece chicken. Tell them JuNegroes sent you, and they'll throw in an extra breast, absolutely free.
That's an extra. That's a really good deal.
That's a great deal.
Because you got the furniture and you get to eat the dinner on the brand new couch that you just got for your family.
And all the couches, like DJ Payne 1 pointed out, all the couches are gonna smell like chicken.
And who doesn't want that?
Who doesn't want their couch smell like delicious fried chicken? Of course, JuNegroes do.
When you come home, you had the fresh chicken scent.
The fresh scent of every time you come home. Forever.
Every time you come home from work.
Forever. It's going to smell like fried chicken in your house. And who doesn't want that? Slothcat, or Blue Boy, your outro.
I forgot my outro, but I just want to shout out to our other sponsor tonight, the Baby Mist Company. If you want to be a sexy baby, you're going to want to use that stuff.
Guys.
Because who doesn't love a sexy baby?
Be sexy babies. If you take anything away from tonight, it's that. No one can resist a baby. Be a sexy baby.
And if you're eating a cookie on a stick, don't do it like that girl was doing.
Yeah, please. That was really off-putting.
It was unsettling.
Then, like I always say, all up in ya. Like binya, and we ain't talking gullah. And then Blue Boy says, Blue Boy out, and we ain't talking the gay magazine. Guys, stay around. We're gonna be redirecting you to Piss Hansen's premiere. So thanks for hanging out.
Fuck all of you motherfuckers! Good day, you fucking assholes!
Well, that was interesting. Are you through with this nonsense now?
Well, it's leak and it's sliding all across the floor. Grooving 2 by 2, stomping for some more. That's when my eyes catch you and my heart begins to sing. Oh, pretty baby, man, can you swing? My feet start to moving as they push me from my chair. My fingers started snapping, wanna run through your hair. I got to get to you, but I get pushed aside, 'cause everybody's doing the shimmy and the slide. Oh, you're on fire when I grab you by the hand. Your waist is moving with the rhythm of the band. My eyes swell up as you take me for a ride. Come on, pretty baby, let's do the shimmy slide. Beers and I'm feeling just right. I'm sweating all over 'cause your dress is so tight. Try to act cool but you just won't stop. Oh pretty baby, you make me so hot. It's time to go home, you're gonna jump in your car. I know I gotta stop you 'cause my heart's the band. My eyes swell up as you take me for a ride. Come on, pretty baby, let's do the shimmy slide.
Would you look at this?
You know, you look really familiar.
Yeah, you're the coven bitch, all right. You skipped out on a sweet pea. You know that's a no-no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Woo! Let's do it again. Oh, you're on fire when I grab you by the hand. Your waist is moving to the rhythm of the band. My eyes swell up as you take me for a ride. Come on, pretty baby, let's do the shimmy slide.